look at my hair. Oh, wow. You didn't even sit there and tell me my hair was bad.
Looking at your hair.
Wow, I am all confuzzled. Hold on a second, chat. Wow. You are the worst co-anchor I've ever seen.
Hey, it makes me look better.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Clash Course. I'm your host, Mo Thor, and today I'm joined by the one, the only, Mo Vinod. How are you doing today? Wow.
Pretty good.
Wow. I can't even believe it. You didn't even, not even once. As you, I want to say I apologize for everybody out there in chat. One of the sound files did get corrupted, so I was like, wait a second, I've got to go fix this. So I ran back downstairs. One of the QA people were like, I sure see you in the elevator a lot. I'm like, no time to talk. I don't do cardio. And so, but everything's good. Everything's good right now. We are ready for a great Clash Course segment. If this is your first time joining us on our Twitch TV, Clash Course.
Shame on you.
Shame on you, you bad little kittens. No, but this is our segment where we go really in depth with a character. Whether it's Tripp, Taito, we have all of our past episodes on YouTube, so go ahead and check that out with Vidasi being uploaded today. But we talk about the play styles, we talk about the art style, what was through your head and the studio's head when we made this character. Right. We go through gameplay, and of course, we're going to be giving out some keys. I saw a little key hype in chat. Don't worry, guys, we're going to be giving out some keys as well. For everybody out there, I hope you had a great weekend. I know we've been all running around. I hope you had a safe Labor Day. But let's get into it.
Yeah.
As usual, though, before we get into your masterpiece, and I don't know if you snuck any of your own fan art into the community canvas for Tripp, but we do like.
There's one fan art I did, but I don't know if it got in.
Okay, all right.
It was like coupled with another thing. So.
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited for the fan art today because Tripp is actually one of my favorite heroes. You know, I got to be honest with you, my friend. You know, when people look at me, they don't see an assassin. They see a warrior archetype. And ever since I was a chubby little kid back in the day, I could never be assassin. It was never my archetype. It was like, you are the warrior. You're the warrior. And I'm like, I just want to be an assassin. And there's a whole different tangent on me being a dwarf or an elf. And we're not going to get into that. That being said, I was pleasantly surprised how much I connected with Tripp. She is the incarnation of lightning, so I get along with that. But let's get into some fan art. I'm excited. Oh, man. Here we go. For first up, of course, we have our community canvas. Here we go. Guys, if you don't know what our community canvas is, this is where we take a combination of what we do in the studio and what you guys do, and we really like to show it off. First up is this. I've seen this for a while now. This is a picture that's been floating around the office, and I love what they did with it. I really love what they did with it because
it's expressionistic.
Is that what it's called? I don't know. I don't know these kind of things.
It's more about the feeling than the technical details.
Oh, okay. All right. So Tripp, I've seen this before too when people upload these. Is that Tripp has a almost a enemy in the form of, I don't know what her name is. But everybody in chat's gonna start making fun of me.
Yeah.
It's not twerp. It's
twerp.
Somebody in chat, help me out. But I've seen these fan arts where it puts Tripp versus this person. She's British.
I want to say Blink, but Blink is from X-Men, and she also teleports.
Tracer. There we go.
Yay.
Tracer. Kind of like Blimp, I guess. Tracer, thank you very much, chat. I appreciate that there with a little help from you guys. But yes, I've seen this Tracer versus Tripp. Both
I've seen that like a couple times.
And I like it. I do. And I got a lot of respect for my friends over there at Blizzard. I love what they're doing with Overwatch. But, But that being said, I love how they just they take these two characters and they just pit them against each other. Who would win? Obviously Tripp, because that's who we're doing today.
And I couldn't tell if they're pitting them against each other visually because they look interesting or because they knew about how Tripp plays. Because if you think of a teleporting kind of character and then a quick assassin, they would have an awesome fight. Like if you saw that fight played out.
So it would be.
I don't know how that works.
It would be a fun one to do, though. It would be a fun one to do. You know, it gets me excited too when I see up and coming game developers take different characters for different games, then like put them in sprites and then have them in 2D side scrolling. I would like to see that. I would pay good money. So that's the first one. It's done by CJ Drayden. And I absolutely love it. I can't. It almost looks like he had a black canvas and then like scraped off the black, and then what was left of it was this fantastic image.
Right.
Oh, so good, so good. Up next, though, we have so this art piece is actually pretty special to me. So I saw this art piece and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Never miss a post, by the way. Thank you. This art is just absolutely amazing. It does a lot of things right because, well, it does 100% things right compared to me because I can't draw. But Myrma Pede, I actually got to meet her in person.
Oh, cool.
One of our QA leads, Matt, came up to me. He's like, hey, I'd like to introduce you to blah, 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 blah. And next thing you know, I got to meet her and I was like, you're the wizard that did the art. And I got to meet her. She was a really, really nice girl, and she was absolutely fantastic at doing these kind of things. And it's just great. It's absolutely. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love how you can see a little bit of lightning on her blades, and you can almost see a little hint of Mist Force in the back. Mist Forge, rather.
Yeah.
And then you have, of course, the explosions.
Right.
What are these explosions? Is it HK and fire? We don't know, but there's a story there, and I want to see it.
Or Imani, I mean.
Oh, it could be. It could be. Speaking of which, I saw Electricize actually in our chat. You know, Emma Electricize, and I had a really conundrum because she does the VO for Tripp right now, and I wanted her to have, and we had Mo Kate on next time, so we're gonna have Mo Goblin King on, but there was a part of me that wanted to have Electricize on this stream so bad.
She used to play Tripp a lot.
Indeed, and I'm really excited to show her off to, like, you know, Chad and everybody. But I think we're gonna bring her back for Amani because she's been rocking the Amani lately.
Awesome.
And I was so torn, Chad. Just know that there was a storm in my heart. And so Electricize, if you're out there, you're the best around, and we're excited to show it. But moving on to the next giveaway is this one. This is right up my alley. This could be like a icon. This could be anything because it's fantastic, and I can't do anything even in this same genre. Voxel Heart, who's a new member of our community. I recognize you from stream, Voxel Heart. Congratulations. That is a fantastic artwork that you did, and it was really cool. It's really cool to see newer people in the community go ahead and throw out some artwork. I know a lot of people have been tweeting me some artwork, and it's been really great. It's been really fabulous. It's been so good, so absolutely good. Voxel, it's in chat. Voxel Heart, hey, way to go! Hey, way to go! There you go. You're the best around. Ain't nobody ever gonna bring you down. But up next is a little bit different, feel to it. It's by BYN. I don't know who BYN is, but I will say this gives me like a Minecraft scary feeling that I don't know if I'm comfortable with. Like, I would not want to see this.
Right.
I would not want to see this right before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Like right before I get milk and cookies. I would not want to see this.
As you're closing your eyes, you see that.
Indeed. That is poop pants right there. Indeed. But anyways, I love this picture. It has a little bit of a different feel to it. The shadow in the night almost, and you can again kind of see Mist Forge in the background there. I love it. I absolutely amazing. Absolutely love it. Up next, though, we can't have. It seems like we can't have a stream about like fan art. We're talking about Rabbit Coon.
Nope.
This was a commission done by Bazile from Rabbit Coon.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Indeed, and look at her. She's like swiggity swooty coming for that froggy booty. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. It really speaks to what Tripp's all about there. And it's just beautiful. It has that playful setting almost. It has that I don't know. Pastelle colors, is that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. Does pastelle colors apply to that or no?
No.
Okay, absolutely not. I thought it was a good word, ran with it. Obviously not.
But it's still cool.
It's still cool though. It reminds me of like somebody took Juicy Fruits and then like.
Okay, that's more accurate.
Okay, took the colors of Juicy Fruits and then made it on the paper, and I love it. It makes me hungry for some reason. I don't know why. I want some really good Juicy Fruits out of this. Love it. Absolutely love it, Rabbit Coon. Great job as usual. And then next.
There you go. That's the first one that.
Yes.
That fan art came out like a while, like really close after we announced. I remember.
Indeed.
And maybe after Overwatch announced.
Yeah, you know what would have been great if I would have seen this one first. Tracer and Tripp. That way I wouldn't have been a potato and forgot her name. That being said, I love it. I love the animosity between the two characters. And like I said, we have a lot of love over there for Blizzard.
Yep.
And it's fun. It's fun to get to see two warring characters. And it's fun. Somebody needs to make some fan art and some kind of backstory to this. Like, what happened if the two forces would collide?
I think just based on this little moment in time, I think Tripp's probably gonna kill him. GG, no re biscuits and tea, baby. All right, moving up is a little bit different. I don't know why, but this got the whole, like, what would an assassin look like in 1920s in France? Yeah.
And almost in a French setting.
Yeah.
Egleb's going to go crazy over there. But I don't know. It just speaks to me, like, what would she be in a different time? Yeah, very different time setting. And I don't know. I just got that feel from it. And I really liked it, and I really want to show you guys here. It's just, I don't know. I love it. I love it. Catastrophe, great picture. It just kind of speaks to me. I know I can see her neck bindings right there. It's just really cool. It's really awesome. And is there a kind of style that this speaks to in the art world itself, or is it just?
It's just a kind of a stylized comic book look, but I think it's something about the way he or she did the hair, and maybe I don't know. There's something about it does have that 20s feel. Maybe it's the eyes. I don't know.
Maybe it does. And then the little hair flip. I don't know. I could see me going to a Roaring Twenties thing and be like, "Hey, you're a cutie." And like, "Oh, don't stab me though. Don't stab me though." All right, moving on. Looks like we got another one. Oh, I
love that one.
So excited for this one because I instantly thought of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, and like that style.
Yes.
I wanted to throw coins at this and play it on a 2D platform.
You can imagine her like idle breathing. Animation.
Oh yeah. I mean, this just rocked my socks. 8-Bit Tripp by Cannon Breed. You did such a great job.
This one was early on, pretty soon after we announced.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh man, I just want to stop what we're doing and just like, can we make a side-scrolling game just for a little bit? Just for a little bit. It's just so good. It's so good. It's great. It's great. It's just. It speaks to my childhood.
Yeah.
I lost so many coins in that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game that and bringing this back, I have never loved and hated something so much in my life, but I love it. I love it. I love it more though. At the end of the day, I love it more. It's just such a great job. I love that kind of 8-bit style.
Yep.
Last but not least, not a new person when it comes to fan art from us, but he's done other kind of styles for these characters. Yeah. But I had to end it up. I had to end it up. It's so minimalistic.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at me throwing out those big words. Hair might not be on point, but those words though. I love it. I love it. It's black, gray, and it has a little bit of green and the splash screen in the background. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. And then she has little finger guns. I know Emma Pepper is out there. She's a big fan of those finger guns. It's fun. It's fun. It's like somebody. Hi, Kaneko. Agreed. It's adorable. It's great. I could never do anything like this in a million years. Yeah. So it's really great to see something fun like this and awesome. Getting pushed around. I will say though, guys, when you guys send this artwork to us, like whether we're in crunch time or we're just hanging out, we love to see this artwork. I mean, I think I take these pictures and run around the office, and everybody's like, I think tired around the office. Like, Thor, gosh, stop getting so excited about fan art. I'm like, I can't help it. It's so amazing, and I just love it. I love because it speaks to the universe about our game.
There's one this morning that. It was on our Twitter. Did you see it yet? It was Fang. With
yes,
Taito bird.
Oh my gosh, Becky, I might have to just throw this up. Hold on, I think it's on our gigantic community canvas. Maybe. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yes, it is. All right, folks. I usually just show you one character, but I had to give a shout out to this one.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I know. Since we already got through Taito, we had to bring it back because it's Fang.
Yeah.
Fang the cutie with Taito the Swift. Oh. Oh, it's great. It's great. Honestly, guys, for you guys out there, it just puts a new life in the studio. And I really appreciate all these things you guys do. I think my desktop is now inundated with pictures, and I
want like 100 stickers of the Taito bird.
Yes.
They're like tiny little ones I can just put everywhere.
Yeah. And now when somebody mentioned it looked like Angry Bird, I think it was Jacob, it was like, oh, Taito looks like Angry Bird. Yeah. I'm like, now whenever I kill somebody as Taito, I'm like, Angry Bird! That's just me. That's just me. Fan Clash course, can we make it happen? I would love it. I would love it. Well, there you have it, folks. A little bit of fan art coming at you guys. We really appreciate it. We love it. We enjoy it, and we love seeing it around the office.
Yeah, it's great.
But changing gears a little bit, Tripp.
Tripp has been through a trip.
She has.
When it comes to concept art.
Yeah, and it's been electrifying. It's been, Tripp is one of the first 3 characters of the game, and I've got to go into the darkest, deepest dungeon of some of the pictures, and I'm like, huh, that changed a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I'm excited to show off some of this artwork, and it's not all of the artwork because we can't get too much into it because maybe some of the artwork may turn into skins or something like that. We got to be kind of careful.
Yeah.
But for your viewing pleasure, we do have some of the most amazing concept art. I love it. I love Tripp, and I love getting to see how she's evolved.
Right.
So without further ado.
And if you do want an in-depth backstory on Tripp, in our YouTube channel, from PAX 2014, we did like a hero panel with a whole bunch of us, and we went through Tripp's entire process, and we went a little pretty in depth with it. It was like an hour, maybe 2 hours long. So check that out for sure.
Oh, hold on, guys. 1 second. XSplit decides that he wants to change my pictures without my permission, but we're okay. We're gonna go back in time here. Oh, whoop, whoop. Wait, one more. Is that the first one?
Yeah. No.
No.
2 more back.
Sorry.
Nope. Wrong way.
It's skipping all around.
Oh, okay.
Chat's getting a preview. Chat, don't look at it. Close your eyes until I get it done. It's fighting me on what one I get to show first. All right. So looks like B and N will change it from left to right. Go ahead and try it out, maybe. click on it. There we go. And then there we go.
Okay.
All right, there we go, chat. Nailed it. Oh, sorry about
So
that.
are they seeing this full screen?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
All right, so walk it through me. Tripp has gone through a lot of iterations, a lot of changes, and it's happening. It's happening, folks. I'm really excited for you guys to see this.
Okay, so I started at Motiga in 2012.
Wow, that's a long
around this time, around
Oh,
September, October.
All right.
Totally different game. Well, not similar game, but it didn't have the two giant boss,
Okay.
guardians. It just had the one. It was still 5v5. At some point, we made the decision, let's go to heroes instead of we just had, customizable kind of characters.
Man, you're going back, my friend.
Yeah.
You're going back
So-
in time. People in chat don't know about this.
So then when we decided to move to the hero kind of model,
yeah.
we thought, okay, we need to get some of the standard heroes in. So we needed a rogue, we needed a magic user, we needed a big bruiser.
Tank in the
yeah.
form of Margaret.
So
indeed.
yeah, those first three characters. Actually, first three were, and then Roland, a ranged guy.
Gotcha.
So the first three were that I ever drew for what we know now as Gigantic are Tripp, Rogue, Roland, and Alchemist or Uncle Sven.
Gotcha.
So anyways, at this point, we just needed some lady with two knives.
Two
Like,
knives.
That was the background for the character.
Gotcha. A
at
little
that
assassin
point.
archetype.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I started playing with stuff. We knew it was going to be a fantasy game, but we didn't know what kind of world. This is very early on. So I did these guys. A lot of people liked number 2. It had that kind of thief vibe to it.
Indeed.
She looks mysterious. So, oh wait, I need to click on
There
it.
we go. Ooh,
Developed it further.
I like it. I like it.
This is kind of where Ted started doing the model for this character. Her personality was a little bit more kind of like fun and maybe peppy.
Okay.
Like almost like a Jubilee from X-Men or something like that.
Gotcha.
So that it was she was a cool character. This was before even James started. She was running around in game. You could do assassin kind of things with her.
Just assassin things.
Yeah, just assassin thing. And it was a lot of fun. I had some fun with like, I thought she could be almost like her moves could be almost like hip hop kind of breakdancing moves, and there's those little cues to her, like headphones on her head.
Okay.
They're not really headphones, but they kind of visually.
They could be. All right.
They could
little
be.
Jet Set Radio. I can see it.
So that's who that character was at this point.
Gotcha.
Nothing wrong with this kind of character, but it wasn't exactly what we were going for. Here's another like more of a hero image.
Nice. Nice. She definitely does have that Middle Eastern style, almost
Yeah.
a flair to it.
Yeah, just
and
combining cultures and things like
indeed,
that.
indeed.
So it's like a delay on this one there.
See, chat, it's not just me, right?
It's not going to number 4.
Number 4, please. Here, let me see if I can help you out. 1 second. Here we go. Number 4, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Hiya!
So
nice.
so
Got
then,
it.
James starts, and we still had the original Tripp running around in game just for testing and everything. And he came up with the idea just kind of on a whim to give her lightning powers.
Gotcha.
Just to give it so it's not just physical blades. It's like there's something more to it.
Yeah, because this is a drastic change. This really
Right.
is. This is a complete different vibe, different
Right.
feel, and wow.
The lightning stuff stuck. People liked it, even on that old model. And then one of our animators, Chris Venturini, he did this page of maybe we should redesign Tripp, and if we're keeping the lightning thing, let's really incorporate the lightning thing.
Yeah.
So he came up with this idea of she's got these metal coils on her hands, and instead of daggers, she's got these weird kind of not tuning forks, like almost like stun, like prods, like cattle prod kind of things.
Gotcha.
And she's got this kind of weird kind of jumpsuit on instead of like a cultural kind of look.
Gotcha.
So we were just like, okay. A lot of people liked it. I also did. Oh, it's really weird.
Here you go. I can help you. Nice. And what I love,
Yeah, you'll do it.
yeah, what I love the most though,
Yeah.
if we go back here, she's like having a tantrum and kicking something. She's like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate this. So I just love that
Right.
picture.
Okay, so on this, then I did another round as well, playing with the old version of the character, the kind of hip hop vibe, and then also playing with the one that Chris was proposing, which
Yeah.
is a little bit more darker.
Mhm.
So you can see a big range in this silhouette. There's lots of fun shapes. Some of them have more of a happy feeling. Some of them are a little like more like an assassin.
Yeah.
You can see some of the heads I was playing around with.
see.
I
I love the goggles. I do. I gotta say, I like as a man who likes goggles. That's
Yeah.
really cool. That's awesome.
She had goggles for a while, like in the concept art, and we ended up straying away. So then, the next one.
All right. Click on the image again. I got you, bud. Oh no! Image, come back. Sorry about that, guys. Looks like this is too many pixels, but we're getting it done. There we go.
Okay. So here's another idea. This is still. She looks a little like she's a little kind of sly, but she's still kind of peppy.
Indeed. I can almost see your Mozu influence in that one.
Yeah.
I can definitely see the Mozu influence
Right.
there. It's crazy.
Right. So there's this idea. Then go to the next one. Another idea. Playing with skinny body with kind of big giant sleeves on top and a long hat.
You and hats.
Yeah.
Whether it's Boozy the Pelican or whether it's Mozu, you and the hats, man.
Okay, so there's this idea, and then this is another, basically my version of what Chris proposed.
Gotcha.
Jumpsuit, the rings on the hands, and everyone still liked this idea, which was fine because it was a strong idea. She has the goggles on. A lot of people in the studio, including James, was saying, it's very mad scientist kind of looking, and that is a way you could take this character. Like she uses kind of her science, like some kind of science kind of thing. Yeah, power electricity. But I think at some point around this stage of the process, James said the role she should fill in the game is like when you play her, you should feel kind of evil and just dark, and you should feel like an assassin.
You're a bad person.
Right. You should feel like an assassin. You should feel like you're going behind someone's back and killing them from behind, right?
Of course. What assassins do. Like, typical,
Right.
how was your day, honey? Oh, no, just assassinate things,
Yeah. So this character, while it had a strong theme of the kind of mad scientist vibe, it didn't have dark assassin kind of thing.
Gotcha.
So then here's a colored version of the mad scientist thing.
Yeah.
You can see I even designed like the tuning or the
I like it.
stun prod kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
She's still got the headphones at this point. Sorry. I was telling Allie this morning that this drawing was well before Allie got hired.
But it does.
It looks like Allie.
It really does.
Doesn't
Now
it?
that I'm looking at it,
Especially
it
the
does.
profile, mostly
Yeah.
the profile.
Yeah.
You can see in the colored version, I was making her like kind of like an Indian woman. But anyways, so mad scientist thing, cool idea, but not the feeling that James wanted.
Yeah.
So then we went back to drawing board. We still like the jumpsuit and the colors and the metal rings and all that, but let's get her a little bit more darker, a little scarier. She's the mopey goth chick.
Yeah, the mopey goth
Yeah,
chick.
that's who she is.
I feel like it's the daughter of, was it the Munchkin? No. It was
Adam's Family?
Yeah, Adam's Family.
yeah.
Grew up to be this person.
Yeah, Wednesday?
Yeah, can't confirm.
So you can see some of these. I'm exploring, and mostly on this page, I'm exploring hood. Like, what does her hood look like?
Yes.
We decided that should be her primary shape. When you see her, you should see the hood. You should see her blades.
Gotcha.
That's like the two things you need to know about her.
And that's so important on the battlefield as well.
Right.
To see the silhouette of the character, recognize who that character is. That way
Right.
you don't make the mistake of thinking that's somebody else.
Yep. And so the ones at the top that are getting pretty elaborate, number 2 and 3, they had some cool shapes, but they looked a little bit more like a sorceress kind of character. So trimming it down, someone that's really fast, wouldn't want a bunch of extra crap flying off of them.
Of course.
You know, they want everything kind of closed in. So that's where you get into number 1 and number 4, number 6. Those symbols kind of at the bottom right are kind of her shape motif. And it was kind of fun to echo that everywhere. So her hood makes that shape, the daggers make that shape, her actual silhouette makes that shape. Like, once you decide on a cool shape like that, you can start to pepper it into every little part of her. You know, even her, like, the opening on her collar makes that shape.
Her feet, daggers, definitely.
Yeah, it's all there, so it feels like a very cohesive unit. And then the last one. So here's just refining it. We got rid of the cattle prod tuning fork kind of thing.
Yeah.
And went back to blades, because that's the feeling that James wanted, is knives and blades.
Of course.
The dark, whether it's makeup or just how her skin looks now, around the eyes came into play. We made a decision just to give her a really graphic, contrasty look, to go not Caucasian, but full, like, white, like
super white,
powder white.
Like, what a lovely day.
Yeah.
Playing.
Yeah, poor boy. I'm still not totally sure if that's what happened to her skin, or does she make her skin that way?
Oh.
But the whole idea of her
find out next time.
Yeah.
On the lore segment. Awesome.
The dark arms that are kind of singed from her powers. That kind of gives her a little edge, you know?
Yeah,
like maybe
yeah,
maybe it's painful when she uses her powers, you know, like Wolverine's claws or something like that.
Uh-oh.
Like it actually
a little hype.
Hurts a little bit.
I gotcha.
It all just kind of helps her feel a little bit more dark, and when you play this character, you want to feel that way. You don't want to feel like fun-loving, like,
of course,
silly. Yeah, and it was fun when Lexi started doing the voice for her. She was doing the kind of fun idea, like the fun-loving character. So if we do like second round with her voice, it'd be fun to see Lexi do like Wednesday Addams, just like you know, like totally dry delivery.
Yeah, I can't see her doing that, because she did such a great job. Like, I didn't hear about her doing the VO until I was actually like here,
right?
And then I had my sound all the way up, and because she sits right behind me, chat, can't confirm. And I heard her do like see ya, and then I looked at her, I was like, wait a second, her mouth didn't move. Crikey, what is this? And I realized I was in game, and I looked at her, and she looked at me, but she had no idea what I was like thinking in my head. And I was like, it's you. And she like looked at me, and she's like, what did I do?
I think it'd be fun to see her do, or hear her do, say the same line, like see ya, but more like see ya. You know, just like kind of dry. And, it'd be fun to. But actually, because the character design is very, we thought through it this time, and it's a very singular thing. It's a dark assassin kind of character. Yeah. Even if her voice acting has a little bit of that like flair, it actually works, because it kind of goes against a little bit, so it kind of it's a little contrast that might be fun to play with. Yeah. So we could still have her voice have a little bit of that peppiness to it.
Well, she has my vote.
Yeah.
Because she is fantastic when it comes to that kind of things. Let me throw this over here real quick. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The art style segment of our Clash course. It's so fun to get to see the transitions and getting to go even farther back in time to see where a character started, and then go through that gigantic phase almost, like where it's put in that oven of characters, and then boom, next thing you know, it's a gigantic character.
Yeah, those three, the three characters I mentioned, Roland, Tripp, and Uncle Sven. They went through because they were the first. We didn't know exactly what kind of world we're making and all that kind of stuff. So, so we haven't. Yeah, we'll when we get to Roland, there'll be plenty of stuff to talk about. And same with Uncle Sven when we do him.
Speaking of Roland, my sources tell me there's a blog post up on our website.
So is that out?
Yeah. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, I highly encourage you. I'm pretty sure though, if somebody wants to link it in chat, one of our community people, I'd much appreciate that. Well, there you have it, my friend. Well, awesome. Thank you so much for giving us this in-depth look on what your thought process was for the artistic spotlight of it. Do you have anything to say? You want to say to chat a little bit?
I don't know. It was fun. I haven't been.
Yeah, what was going through your mind when you really sat down with Tripp for your first time and seeing that character?
It was. I hadn't created a character like this before. I came from a lot of grittier kind of games.
I remember you telling me that.
Stuff like that. So it was fun to when she was the kind of desert assassin. It was fun to make that kind of just fun-loving, flip-around kind of character.
Gotcha.
And then when we went darker with her, it was like that drawing that Chris did that took us on the path to do that.
Definitely.
Like, I probably wouldn't have come to that conclusion. That's the kind of collaborative process we have here. That was fun to, like, initially it was during this whole process, it was actually very stressful.
Yeah.
Because it was like, we got this character, we got to redo it now, and there was a lot of, like, hemming and hawing and trying to figure out what's going on. But looking back on it in hindsight, like, it's good that we went on this route. It's good that somebody else came in and said, hey, let's try this idea, and then I got to reinterpret that.
Nice.
You know, so...
And guys, I gotta say in the future, like, you know, everybody's talking like, hey, will there be more characters? And
Right.
getting to see, like, personally behind the scenes the collaborative process that you, Devin, everybody has at the studio,
Right.
it's so exciting. It really is. And just like you said before, getting to have a idea thrown at you, and then you get to put all your different little feelings onto that character.
Yeah.
Like, it's a better process for it because individually you're good, but together you can be more. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, our art segment from this style here himself, M.O. Vinod. We'll have you next time in the Clash course, depending on the character we do, because we've got a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you very much for coming on stream with me, my friend, and we'll have a great time next time. Everybody say a big thank you for M.O. Vinod. And now we're getting into the lore. Here we go, my friend. Thank you. See you, bud. All right. There we go. M.O. Vinod. Oh, getting to see him work it's just been an absolute pleasure. It really has. He's been helping me out, doing a couple different things. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we turn it over to M.O. Squito for the Scrolls of Lore. How you doing? Here we go, my friend. Let's get you set up.
All right.
How you doing, my friend?
Doing good, doing good.
Wow. Wow, it seems like just yesterday I got to hang out with you and talk a little bit about lore.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that was what, Thursday was the last class course? Oh, time flies when you're having fun.
I think it implies that you need to do one of these every 3 workdays.
That's crazy talk, my friend. That is crazy talk. Wow, how are you doing? How was
Doing
your
good, doing good.
Good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and my honor to introduce M.O. Squito. You guys know him as Mr. Noonan, the lore master himself. If you guys are here for the first time, I want to say welcome. For here in this lore segment, we want to first reiterate the fact that in our game, nothing is ever canon. It's always a he said, she said. She said, he said by the she-shores, Sally sells. And the fact is that, you know, to the victor goes the spoils, and a lot of times so does the lore. So while somebody may have an opinion on the battle, maybe it's not always the right one.
Right.
Maybe it's not always the right one. Maybe there's a different viewpoint, and that's what these lore scrolls kind of showed you guys to chat. Speaking of which, Tripp. Oh, man. I said something about Vidasi last time. I was like, I like to pride myself knowing that I know a lot about the lore because I like to delve into it. But Tripp has been one of those ones I've stayed away from lore-wise because the only thing I got is the incarnation of lightning.
Right.
And that's all I got. I've specifically stayed away from it
Okay.
because I've been excited. I'm excited for these lore scrolls. That way we can let the chat decide, let the chat ponder. Who is Tripp?
Okay.
Take it away, my friend.
All right, we have 4 found documents this week. The first one is Empyrean City Watch notes from Captain Veneri's desk. You know, the City Watch, you know, the policeman, essentially.
They got it. They got to do their job.
Giraffer, how many times have I told you? Correlation does not mean causation. I'll go one step further and say you have cause and effect exactly backward. You've noted 5 major occasions where major storms have hit cities at the same time Tripp completes a contract. Oh, let's not mince words, when Tripp kills someone. Your theory, which apparently you saw fit to share with the entire graveyard shift, is that Tripp likes performing her work under cover of bad weather. However, contract kills aren't crimes of passion, they're planned. You're asking me to believe that Tripp is somehow able to perfectly predict the weather. That's a fantastic claim, but it's not fantastic enough. Flip cause and effect around. The storm doesn't lead to a Tripp assassination. Tripp's assassination, her very presence, leads to the storm. Bad weather follows her around. Check the timing more closely, and you'll see what I mean.
Mic drop. Boom goes the dynamite. Wow, 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 wow. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We have a little insight. Little captains are talking about, hey, when a murder happens or a contract happens, a storm normally follows. Wow, awesome, cool. What do you have for us next, bud?
Next one is correspondence from House Tesserus.
Okay. Guys, if you don't know who House Tesserus is, one of our houses that really have a scientific background. They're in charge of the Sky Wharfs.
They run the airship system. They're very involved in scientific inquiry, and also they're the most mercantile of the 5 imperial houses.
Gotcha.
And this is some correspondence from them. It says, Reshanak, congratulations on your new apprenticeship. If you learn 1/10 of what Alvaster knows, you'll be one of our house's brightest minds. As someone who spent my entire adolescence in that laboratory, I have some advice. 3 things, actually. First, Alvaster is grumpy in the morning, but if you clean the glassware in the back room, he'll leave you alone. Second, find the heaviest coat you can manage, and buy 2. Meteorology is often an outdoor affair. Third, don't ask him about Tripp. I know you're curious, all the apprentices are, but Alvaster won't talk about it, and he'll be livid that you asked. I get that you're curious, though, so I'll share what I heard from the apprentice who preceded me. Tripp started to discharge electricity, more than just the static charge from a thick rug, when she was a teenager. She came to us, and Alvaster worked with her to understand and channel the electricity. They noticed inclement weather becoming noticeably more frequent, which delighted Alvaster, obviously. Alvaster pushes and prods, though, and at some point Tripp must have rebelled. It all blew up about 5 years ago, and Tripp hasn't been seen since. This was all at the old lab, by the way. I guess you have Tripp to thank for that fancy new building?
All right, well, there you have it. Little in-depth, little backstory for Tripp. That's, personally, that's what I wanted. I wanted to know how, like, we don't know why she was emitting the electricity, but we do know that she was, and she was helped or hurt by these scientists and for House Tesserus. So there was that drama that happened, and so she obviously blew up the laboratory. It makes me wonder who the scientist is, though. So he is old enough to have 3 generations of apprentices. Right. So that's a little to me. I'm like, who is this guy and why is he so smart? So that's fun. Wow, there it is. There's that little nugget of leads to a bigger tapestry of lore. Awesome.
And imagine that you study meteorology, you study the weather, and you wind up with someone who is themselves a weather generator, and all of a sudden what you're studying is over your laboratory on a daily basis.
Cool. That is cool.
That's kind of exciting. Probably more so for the researcher than for the subject.
Indeed.
Third, we have something simply marked unsigned correspondence. I struck a deal, my lady. The gold was acceptable. I gave Tripp the first third in person. She said to leave the second third in a valise in the magistrate's room. I've arranged for that. And she said to leave the final third with Dorelli back in town. No, I don't know how she knows about Dorelli. You've been impeccably discreet, my lady. Remember the old days, my lady, where hired assassins were grim-faced killers, dead inside, with a code of silence and a 1,000-yard stare? Those days are apparently long gone. I've hired many shady people for many shady deeds. I've never had one giggle before as we close the deal. I know her reputation, but I got the distinct sense Tripp underestimates what it takes to reach the magistrate, let alone kill him. Well, perhaps underestimates is the wrong word. She quizzed me quite a bit about the doors and the guards, but I didn't get the feeling she was taking it seriously.
Well, obviously she has a contract to kill the magistrate. It's funny because the magistrate has been a word that's popped up a lot. I know Taito had some dealings with a magistrate in the past, so it's interesting. What I love to see actually in our lore as well is that there are humans, and often stories kind of revolve around heroes, and for better or worse, you tell the story from a hero from start to finish, and that's a way of storytelling. But I love seeing normal people who have normal villaincies, or they're heroic, or just regular people, a person that hired a contract, and then you get to see that sprinkled throughout her kind of lore, and I love that. I do. It's awesome.
Yeah, because fundamentally, the game is the way that you experience Tripp firsthand.
Indeed.
And so the lore can be, once removed, it's how other people experience Tripp, people who don't have a connection to the actual game part of the world.
Exactly. Awesome.
Finally, we have a children's rhyming song from the Tanners district.
Uh-oh. Noonan, I didn't know you could rhyme.
Well, you give me a long weekend.
Oh, yeah. Take it away, my friend.
All right, I'll do the best I can with this. Cordain shawl, bound for a fall. Tripp bounced him off of his own castle wall. Dorino Sharend stole from a friend. Tripp used her knives, and that was the end. Murik Anach picked the wrong lock. Tripp snuck up fast and gave her a shock. Lord Kanagar, drink made him stagger. Tripp's hangover cure, the point of her dagger. Lord Revis Kinnaid of the southern spice trade, Tripp slit his throat with the edge of her blade. Captain Giraffer swore that he'd stop her. Tripp disappeared, now he's a sad copper.
Mic drop. mind blown. We're done, stream. Turn it off. We're done. That was great.
Well,
That's Noonan. Noonan, you poet, you.
The thing that I
Good.
only noticed once I grabbed these scrolls out of the dungeon is that the last verse talks about Captain Giraffer chasing Tripp around.
Yeah.
The first bit of lore was a note to a Giraffer in the City Watch,
Indeed.
saying change your
Ah.
theory.
Oh,
So
man.
he's sort of a recurring character in.
He's turned it up twice. Maybe he'll turn it
Yeah.
up 3 times. That's
You never
awesome.
know.
Wow, that is great. That's good. That's awesome. For somebody wondering if we're gonna make these scrolls public, we have talked a little bit about what we're gonna do to have this information available to you guys. We want to do it in a special sense, so we're kind of brainstorming how to best present that.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we don't want like these lores to kind of go into a wiki somewhere and to be just something you read on the internet. We want them special because it's definitely a special and integral part of our game.
Yeah, we do have plans, but we are a relatively small independent studio, and the same people that would help us execute those plans are also people working on the game. And it's kind of cool to be working on the game.
Yeah, right. I gotta admit, the game
is key.
Yeah, indeed. But that was great. That was awesome. That's fun. That's fun. That's definitely a first on the Clash course. A poem.
Well, and that's one of the things that that really inspires me with Tripp is that she is, in some ways, if Mozu and Uncle Sven are the most anarchic characters, and then we've established that Taito is a lot more calculating. Tripp falls into this sort of interesting middle ground where she has an improvisational quality to her, but she's not completely madcap. She's also
She has the skill to back it up as well.
exactly, and she's very businesslike. But once business is done, she's not above engaging in sort of hijinks, and that I think is that middle ground is really interesting because she's sort of tugging between the sort of business-like assassin on the one hand, and then she's a storm, she's
a lightning.
chaotic, yeah,
That'd be fun.
she's got all of that going on within her too, and so she's probably not super introspective, not the way Vadasi is, for example,
Good.
but that tension between business and chaos is really interesting for me.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Emo Squeedo with the Scrolls of Lore for this Clash course. Squeedo, I want to say thank you so much for coming on and giving us a little bit of lore. I know chat really enjoys these segments. I enjoy these segments.
I love them too.
I got to hear a poem. I'm like, oh man, my day is made. I have Cheeto stains on my butt, but I don't even care anymore because I heard a poem by the legendary lore master, Emo Squeedo. Emo Squeedo, thank you so much for coming on and hanging out with me. We'll see you next time on the Clash course, and we'll see you. Oh, I'm excited. What will Squeedo come out next? Man, it's always a pleasure having him on, and you guys get to find out a little bit of what goes into makes a character and a little bit of spice. For now, though, we have a special segment. It's called the Abilities and Playstyles, and then after, we're going to have a special guest, Mo Goblin King. That being said, I do want to prepare you guys for this next segment. We have a new segment tied into it called the Community Spotlight. So hold on to your excitement, everybody. Let the hype trains come, and get ready for this. For players looking for the ideal assassin, they will find it in Tripp. Through high mobility and damage, they can carve their way through the battlefield. But be careful, while Tripp has all the moves needed to fulfill her role, her low health pool makes her vulnerable to any kind of damage, and CC being her biggest weakness. They say lightning never strikes twice in the same spot. With Tripp, however, she never needs to. Tripp's first move is her auto attack LMB, or better known as Lightning Strikes. Tripp's playstyle can drastically change depending on her upgrade routes. For players looking for high sustained damage, they can take the left side, shown here. Power Surge combined with full charge lets her auto attacks increase by 8% for every subsequent hit. After 5 hits, her damage multiplier maxes out and the buff will persist for 10 seconds. For players looking for high bursts with a hit and run playstyle, the right side focuses on damage while coming out of stealth. Shocking Blades will double the first auto attack and interrupt your target on hit. Combined with Unseen Strike, if the target is under 50% health, the strike will also put a high damage bleed on your target, devastating for unsuspecting victims and players with low health pools. Tripp's next ability is Plasma Blades. Being her only form of ranged attack, Plasma Blades fulfills a variety of roles for her kit, depending on the upgrade paths you choose. For players looking to increase her poke potential, Hidden Daggers combined with Precision Blades will be right up your alley. The combination of these two left side talents grants more daggers on R&B hold down and the ability for the daggers to crit.
The right side, however, alters the ability to be more of a catalyst or enhancer to your current moveset. Mark for Death enables your daggers to mark a target. The first attack from Tripp within 5 seconds will consume the mark, doing increased damage. When combined with Shattering Blades or Grounding, it will either slow the target or break its armor. Tripp's third ability is Electric Slide. Tripp dashes forward on button press. By pressing the button again, she will kick up and launch the enemy upwards. The left side upgrade shown here consists of Light Speed and Static Shield. These combinations will grant her increased mobility while granting a shield that will deflect projectiles for 3 seconds, perfect for escaping or engaging against ranged enemies like HK. The right side, however, is geared more for damage. Heal Blade combined with Chain Lightning will grant her a 100% increased chance to crit, while also giving her increased damage to her Lightning Kick. Players who master this skill shot in conjunction with the upgrades will shock enemy players with the amount of damage they can do. Rounding out Tripp's primary kit is Flash Dance, granting her invisibility for a short time. Tripp's left side upgrade grants increased mobility. Storm Surge, taken here, increases movement speed while invisible by 25%, but when combined with Flash Step, you'll also teleport forward a short distance. Keep in mind, however, this will also decrease the amount of time you're invisible. Players will also be able to use Flash Dance to reach higher places. Keep this in mind when you're looking to make a speedy escape. Tripp's right side upgrades grants increased damage in the form of Starburst and Electrical Storm. On application, Tripp will daze nearby foes while also creating an AoE storm around her vanishing spot. Last but not least is Blade Storm. Tripp unleashes a flurry of attacks, both interrupting and damaging nearby targets. Keep your eyes peeled for the new effects from MO Arbitron. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the Abilities and Playstyle segment. Now let's tune into a new segment, Community Spotlight, featuring Teldo as he gives his insight on the Lightning Assassin.
Hello everybody, I'm Teldo, a panda lover and a YouTube and Twitch enthusiast. I also work on a website called clashpine.net, which is a platform for anyone who wants to get into competitive gaming or simply just wants to get the newest builds and guides. But let's talk Gigantic. Ever since I've gotten the chance to play that game, I started falling in love with it. I've been playing it for over, 16 months by now, and pretty early on I realized how much I enjoyed playing assassins, especially Tripp. She's a high-risk, high-reward assassin who relies a lot on mobility and smart engagements to overcome her enemies. She's very squishy at the same time though and cannot stay in teamfights for very long, so she has to make use of a hit-and-run playstyle to be really successful. And that's why I love her. She's very fast and you have to play her in a calculated way. You always have to plan ahead and manage your resources in order to get that kill and escape safely afterwards again. Stamina management is a very core part of that, but also the decision if you want to use her Electric Slide and Flash Dance offensively or defensively makes up a big part of a successful Tripp player. Before talking too much about basic playstyle and all the tips and tricks, I want to share my usual build order with you guys. I'm gonna try and keep this section fairly short so I can show you guys more gameplay, but the first 2 points I usually put into Power Surge and Lightning Quick. Lots more damage and movement speed is just always nice to have, allows you to just roam around a lot more during the fight. Marked for Death is the next talent of my choice, gives you extra damage. For even more extra damage, I like going for Heal Blade and Chain Lightning. Lots of burst, very useful against Mosu and Imani because they have low HP and the burst is really gonna hurt them. And against melees, I like going for Starburst and Electrical Storm. It's like super useful to get that daze on melee targets, very easy to hit and they can't really retaliate when they get hit by that. The last talent of my normal basic skills goes into Shattering Blades, just more sustained damage because it breaks the armor of opponents, and then I go for Resurgence to regain some stamina when I use my focus. As for passives, I like going for Back in a Flash. It gives you 5 seconds less cooldown on your stealth, extremely useful. Acrobatics allows you to just dodge a lot more. It's very useful if you have only 1 tick of stamina. Like if you have 0, get 1 tick, then you can dodge twice in a row instead of only once without the talent. Super useful. On guard gives you more armor, and the last talent is Hero's Might, which gives you just 10% more damage. Very useful on Tripp. So let's skip to the gameplay now. There's a few things you need to know about Tripp as a beginner player. First of all, you need to know how to burst people. It's very straightforward. You just use your Electric Slide to get into a fight, knock somebody up, use your Plasma Plates right away in melee range to put a dot and armor break on the enemy, and then use your Lightning Strikes to keep finishing the enemy off until he dies or until you have to disengage or something. But that's a very basic burst. There's some variations to it, there's some extra things that you can do, but I'm not gonna get into that right now because I need to keep the video fairly short. But another thing that's very important to keep in mind is having the right positioning and picking the right fights, because Tripp is very squishy, she dies very fast, and you can see here I just separated Griselma from the enemy team, finished her off, and now I can just keep going for those mini 1v1s. Even though there's like a team fight happening, I can go for those small fights and just keep dealing my full damage. You can see Sven dealt a lot of damage back to me there on his own, dealt like 50% damage, and imagine if more people would have been there, I wouldn't have really had a chance. I would have had to back off a lot earlier. So that's the big strength of Tripp. If you can deal the damage, she's gonna be kind of devastating. And you can see here, Margrave has a very good combo with Tripp actually. He uses his focus skill here, and I can just go in and deal the damage and get the kill on Boo. And yeah, that's basically what you have to watch out for. The main thing that you have to watch out for, just the positioning of your opponents, positioning of your allies, looking at the HP of everyone, trying to find the right flank, etc, etc. And you can see here, the enemy Vu player drops really low HP, and I just try to chase him down. And it's really important that you manage your resources as well. I managed to get my dots on him there, and he dies from it, but I get hit by Tripp, and I have no cooldowns up in this moment. Thankfully, have barely enough stamina to dodge a few times, and my electric side comes back up in time, and I can get out, just barely. But it was way too close. And in this fight, I managed to get the kill, and I just get out with my stealth again. Managing your resources is a core thing that you have to watch out for when you play Tripp. Don't use your electric slide and stealth and full stamina to get a kill on somebody and then just die. You will see that in a clip later on, because if you just die in a 1-for-1 trade, it's just not worth it, you know? Like, you should try to stay alive. Like, maybe 1-for-2 or something is okay, but never really in a 1-for-1. And you can see here the Margrave is getting away with like 1 HP, and I had no cooldowns up anymore, and I just used my electric slide to get the kill on him, but had no stamina, nothing else to get out anymore. And I died for it, and it just really wasn't worth it. And yeah, that's just the main thing you have to watch out for. You should also keep in mind that you don't always have to get the kills to be successful, like to to have an impact on the game. You can see here I dealt a bunch of damage to the Vu player, forced them to retreat, and now I don't go in there because it's very dangerous. I decide to go for Sven in this mode because he was kind of separated, but you can see they immediately jump me, and I need to go back again because I would have died otherwise. And in this situation I do a little bit of the same. I dealt some damage from behind, and then I just immediately jumped out. My team is dealing some damage, separating them, and now I can just go in and get Zenobia together with my Taito friend. That's how you have to play assassins in general, but also Tripp. And really the positioning and all that stuff is very important. Something else that's very important that you should keep in mind is health regeneration. Don't stay in the fight forever, because you will die to poke eventually, and if you die, you're not going to be useful to your team anymore. You will have to wait till you respawn, and your team is going to be outnumbered during that time. And just staying back and trying to regenerate some health to train the fight back again a lot earlier can turn the tides of the battle pretty fast. You can see here I stayed back, regenerated some health, and I'm ready here to help my team, and I can take down the Zenobia here and immediately can use my focus skill to take down this Margrave as well. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, I couldn't put in as much into the video as I would have liked to, but huge thanks to Motiga and Thor for giving me the spotlight on the Clash course. It means the world to me, and to everybody who enjoyed this kind of video. I will be making more stuff on YouTube, also different videos, full matches, and more elaborate stuff as well. And I will be streaming on Twitch once the NDA drops, so I'm looking forward to that. Also, huge thanks to Rapid for making me this amazing Panda onesie Tripp. It's super adorable. You should check out the rest of her artwork. She's just amazing at this. Yeah, hope you guys will have a lot of fun with the rest of the Clash course, and I will probably be in chat talking to you guys, so bye!
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our first community spotlight ever here on the Clash Course. Now, though, Teldo, by the way, hey, thank you so much for getting that done. I know it's been crazy here at the studio. I came to him and I was like, Teldo, my friend, can we make this happen? And Teldo's been a part of our community for a long time. He's words have been whispered to him in dark places. Of, how is Tripp playing? It's just so good. And I had to for the very first one, especially with Tripp here being
he nailed it.
He really did.
Yeah.
And for everybody out there in chat, give Teldo a big hug because he just did it. He got it done for us, and just it's fantastic being able to show him on. And we will do those. I will keep adding more and more to those. So if I see you guys out there, you're being good community members, and like say I'd notice you for maybe a Sven play, and I'll be like, listen, this guy's gonna be on the community spotlight. So hold on, guys, I'll get you guys some more of that. Guys, if you're just joining us for the first time here on the Clash Course, I want to say thank you and welcome to our stream. But now I am joined by the one, the only MO Goblin King. It's your first time on stream, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's been so good. It's been so good. Speaking of great players, I have to say you're probably like third or second, or I don't know anymore. There's always
somewhere in there.
The top 3 players keep switching around. You know, Ultra Beast does have his throne.
Yeah.
And then it's up to us to dethrone him.
Well, we need a team up.
Yeah, I know, but you know what happens? Somehow I'm always against you again. Oh, anyways, I digress. But that being said, for your enjoyment, guys, for Tripp is a very high skill cap character, and I was thinking in my head, I was like, who would be good? Oh, Goblin King, of course. So I had to get you on here. Let's talk a little bit about you, who you are and what you do for the studio.
Sure. Well, my name's Peter, Mo Goblin King. I am a QA tester here. I've been in the industry about 5 years.
Okay.
Been working at Motiga almost a year now. My
Praise the
1
sun.
year is next week. So
Is next
yeah.
week. There you have it, chat. I will get him a cake for his 1 year. We'll confirm and tweet it out. Well, congratulations,
Thank
year
you.
hanging out here.
Yeah, it's been a good year. And it's been exciting to see how much the games continue to get traction.
It has. It's been a great time. We just came off the heels of PAX East. And then before that, we had Gamescom. And before that, we had E3. Oh, man. But it's been fun. It's been a great time. And we're ramping up. We're getting excited. I know September and October are going to be very exciting times for our company. And I'm really excited. Oh, it's good. It's good. You know, it's funny. The first time I ever sit down with you, you are a QA specialist. And getting to hang out with you and talk about how much you know the game is obviously a plus. But I've told this to people before in chat, but QA is an avenue to get in other aspects of the industry, and I know you have passion when it comes to art. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, I always grew up really enjoying art. Always had a pencil and paper, drawing on sketchbooks, notebooks, whatever. Didn't go to school for that, but the passion was always there. After I finished school, got out and started looking for jobs and kind of gravitated towards the games industry because it's something I've always loved, and kind of got exposed to some of the programs and stuff that some of the character artists here and character artists at other studios use, and wanted to get my hands on it and start trying. So do a lot of ZBrush, a lot of 3D in my spare time.
Awesome. I gotta be honest with you. I was a little salty when I first saw your first drawing. I was like, he's good at the game and he's talented. Oh, what do I do? What is wrong with my life? No, I didn't. But it was great. It was great to see those kind of passion that you have, and it was great to see you and that you do get that collaborative process with our studio, with our artists. You know, I know you've been talking to Vinod, Gorham, and when a new character we're working on, and I've seen some of your artwork. And it's fantastic. There's so many wizards at this office. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of people I really look up to here at the studio in particular. They're just so talented. And then I need to get my game on. I've been seeing all the community art, and I'm like, I need to do some gigantic fan art.
There you have it. Put a fire on him. Tweet at him. Be like, hey, Goblin King, I heard you're an artist. What happened? I want to see some good gameplay. And I agree, because you're a fantastic artist, and you're a good gamer. Oh, twice the action. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for this segment, we're going to give it over to Goblin King. He's going to be playing a couple of games. I'm going to be answering questions in chat and getting some keys ready for after both these games. So let's give it on over to you. I'll switch it on over to this cam.
All right.
And let you take a hold of it. You'll have to put it, alt-tab it. And it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time. Oh, chat, I know you've been excited. I know you've been patient with me. If lore, maybe art's not your thing, we have the gameplay. We got the gameplay for you guys. And after that, of course, we're going to be giving out some keys. Maybe not after this game, but next game, or we have to get I have my keys locked in a bin, and I need the code. This is sign language for code, if anybody was wondering. Yep. For everybody out in chat, I see a bunch of familiar names. The Turtle Duck Dan, Venruki, by the way, thank you very much for coming on. This is the first time the stream says, hey, I love the game. First time being on the stream. Hey, good to see you here. Geek Fan.
Yeah, welcome.
Norblaze, good to see you. Oh, it's good. It's good. By the way, when you get in game, turn the audio up to about 7.
Okay.
7 or 6. Because for some reason, the audio at 6% is more powering than that. Am I a power lifter? I lift friendship. And that's what I learned. Here we go. Epic Punham, good to see you. A guy that also is an artist and does some things. So how do you like playing Tripp? Let's do like around that. Hopefully that's good. Chat, give me a thumbs up if it's good. Hopefully it's good. I like playing Tripp sustained DPS.
Yeah.
And there's 2 ways to really play Tripp. You can do the lightning strike at a stealth or the sustained DPS. What do you like to do?
I prefer the sustain.
Okay.
She's one of the best. On top of being an assassin, she's just a great individual harasser. Whether you're backcapping, coming in behind and cleaning up the other team, she's just pretty great at that.
Nice. Yeah, indeed she is. She's really good at getting those targets down, whether it's sustained or burst. You know, and there are upgrades that you can take to make her a little bit more tanky. Not super tanky, because she does have that low health pool, but she definitely can be a force. Oh, good blink from the Mozo, and is into the next world, apparently. Mozu and that blink. Oh, man. How did Peter get the name Goblin King?
Well, goblins have always been one of my favorite fantasy creatures. The Hobbit was one of my favorite books I read as a kid, so always really loved the goblins in that. Like the old, I think it's Rand Larkin did an animated version of The Hobbit that I watched a bunch as a kid and just always kind of loved goblins.
All right.
There's the Goblin King in that.
And
there's also the Labyrinth Goblin King.
Indeed, indeed. When you get a spare second, let's knock it down to like 4%.
Sure.
Because apparently it's, the sound, it's just, MO sounds and MO Mozart is just way too good at our game. Makes the sounds come through even at 6%. Too good. Well, you know, it's funny too because I walked in on you playing the Magic, the Gathering, and he had his deck down and he had the Goblin Kings there. And I was like, you're killing me, man. You have goblins everywhere. Oh, man.
David and Kate saw that at Mox the other day and got it because they thought it was a fun little thing to find.
Indeed. Thor, are you for Tripp the same way as Grayskull is to He-Man? I love Tripp. I do love Tripp. As a little bit bigger statue. Ooh, I see a Tripp. Oh, Evan gets it out. You know, it's a character that I didn't think I would bond well with. When I pick a character, play a character, I like to almost like get inside that character's head and like what does that character think about. And surprisingly, I really liked Tripp and I really dug the way she played. Oh yeah, not Mozart. It is Mozart. All right. Ask him if you play. Do you play Red Deck Wins?
I do like red.
There you go,
in our latest draft, was doing a red-white deck.
Indeed. Sky Drake, we're going to actually be talking about that tonight. So hang on. Everybody's coming in kind of talk about the NDAs. It's dropping very, very soon. We'll have some more things to talk about very soon. Oh, Crazy Tuga says, I want so much this game. Well, hopefully, everybody will be able to get it. Everybody will have fun. This is awesome. Norblaze, well, welcome to the stream, my friend. You know, at the end of the day, we're making a game for the community, so it would be asinine not to hang out with you guys. And that's one of the reasons why this game, I would say, is taking a little bit longer as far as getting made, because we are taking that feedback from the community itself. Like I said, it's at the end of the day, we're making a game for you guys, and for us not to take your input seriously would just be faulty on us. So thank you very much for hanging out with us, and welcome to the stream, my friend. Ooh, I'm excited for the NDA drop. How heavily does latency affect the game? Well, I would say for NA, I don't have any latency issues over there on the West Coast, and I actually came from Florida, and I played on the East Coast, so I have never really experienced too bad of latency. And, you know, a couple of our EU friends could talk about the EU server, because that's just something I'm not quite on point with. Ooh. So you actually can use Q to ramp off and keep that projected momentum. I love how System Sounds is muted, but it still shows up. But you actually can use Q as a ramping technique and keep your momentum. And maybe we'll show that off. Ooh. Oh, close though. Oh, he's low. Oh, maybe he can save it with the focus. I believe. Oh, no, there we go. The focus is coming out everywhere. The kill on the MOM, and he picks up the Highlander. Oh my gosh! Way to go, my friend. And you saved your buddy. A little friendship coming out in chat. There it is. There it is. Oh. Can Tripp outrun any character? I would say no. I would say actually Swift is a little bit faster than.
Yeah, Swift and Judo are.
That's okay. That's okay. Ooh. I believe. Good bleed onto the Taito. Taito's running away. However, I guess Tally Poe's just out of position because everybody claps really well on him. I guess he's dead. I am fighting the NDA. Everybody at the studio is fighting the NDA, but it's a good fight, and it's a fight that we must be had, my friends. Thor, you sent me are not locked to a user. Are they someone that may have or may not? Initial code. So Condit, I recognize you from chat. You got to hang out with us all at PAX East, PAX Prime rather. Condit, you're one of our viewers there. If for any reason your code doesn't work or you're having issues, send me a message on the Switch account or at my email, and I will take care of you personally, and we'll make sure that gets all set and taken care of. Is it possible that Tripp has the strongest stamina bar? That is a great question, Skydrake. You know, something that I didn't know, in your second passive upgrades, there's an upgrade that makes you drain 33% less stamina.
Yep.
And when you have a tick on your stamina, that tiny little blue bar left, oh, good kick onto the Evangelios, and down goes the Tripp. Oh, good teamwork there. Way to go. You're just the man saving it. But that being said, Rick and Aro, good to see you, man. That being said, when you have that little tick of stamina, you can actually dodge twice with that passive with one tick of stamina. And I did not know that. I really didn't know that. And that way, ooh, he's low. Ooh, the kick on the Talipo and down goes the Crimson Songbird. Way to go, just clean it up. Call him a janitor, folks. Call him a janitor. But yes, there is ways you can increase stamina of characters, and Tripp is unique in the fact that she does have that passive upgrade, and you can actually get 2 dodges out of 1 stamina tick. This is a free-to-play game. I'd pay 60 for Tripp. Oh, Baruki, by the way, again, thanks for hanging out with the chat, my friend. You've been a great community member so far. We're excited to have you here on the Clash Course. Sir Tinkle Nipples, good to see you as well. And Rabbit-Coon hanging out. Travis Hunt. Oh, the GUI is maybe the UI's glitch. Yeah, keep in mind, guys, a lot of the things that in our game right now are first passes and are getting polished up, and the UI is one of them. So be patient with that. Who has the most health? I would say either Margrave or Gnosis.
I think Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Margrave.
And Gnosis does have that upgrade where he can hit E, and then his Bull
that
Rush.
Does give him a decent chunk of
quite a bit of health, my
for
friend.
sure.
How does armor work? Awesome question. If there is a developer in chat, you may be able to answer more to that. But armor is, I think, actually Goblin King might be able to answer that. I know every character has a flat amount of armor, and they can get abilities where it'll upgrade their armor from the front, back, side. But can you speak a little bit more than that?
Not as well as a designer could,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
indeed. So there is a cap to armor itself, and then armor break, of course, will deteriorate that armor. So if you have a Tripp, who's he's playing at right now, and he gets that upgrade against a Margrave, ooh, good hit on the Talon, and Talon's down to half health. Ooh, that blink may not be enough to save him though. Oh, swiggity swooty, Talon's almost dead. Oh, I believe. Oh, oh man, Amani's trying to save it. Oh, she's invisible. He's still there, I believe. Where'd it go? Behind you, possibly? It's like Legends of the Hidden Temple. Where is the? Oh, she's out there. All right, that's all right. Constellation prize. Oh man, his focus, hero focus is almost up. Are there items or just upgraded abilities? There's branching abilities, reject OG, and it's quite actually vast. So instead of like traditional where it's just left and right, there's left, left, right, right, left, right, and left, right, right. Oh shit. Oh, that's okay. That's it. Happened. Oh yes. Teldo, thank you very much. Legends of the Hidden Temple. Oh, I love that show.
That was a good one.
It was a good one. For beta keys, I want to make a thing like when we launch our game or skins or whatever. I want to make Legends of the Hidden Temple and have all of our staff dressed up as different gigantic characters and have that run. And if you get it, you go through the and win, you get a skin. I want it to happen. Ooh, good focus, maybe. Ooh! Oh, I goofed. I goofed. That's okay. I'm helping. It's all right. Oh, it was close. Ooh, Talon doesn't know. Oh, missed from Nanaman, but they're low. I believe. Oh, good job taking down Grifter. Talon is just, man. Oh, I believe in Q. Ooh! Oh, it's close though. Good job. Good teamwork. Oh, now it's Tripp on Tripp gameplay. Evangelio's taking half health. It's going to be close, but that's all right.
He got me.
It was 2v3. It was 2v3, my friend. Is there going to be new characters? Indeed. We're actively working on characters. We haven't really discussed on the cadence of releasing these new characters, but I know Goblin King can agree.
They're awfully cool.
They're, oh my gosh. They're awfully cool. I just have to go with that. They're awfully cool. And it's awful because I can't share it with you right now because it's amazing. Oh, it's good. Here we go. So are there build guides? Indeed. 2 websites do actually have build guides on right now, clashpoint.net and also Gigantic Unleash. Go Gigantic Unleash or Gigantic Unleash. GGU. Yes. Ooh, oh man, is she gonna get out again? However, the Q is up. This might be. Oh no, but the Team Marino is gonna help out. Ooh, Nana Man, run! buddy. Oh, Talon doing a great job of escaping. Mozu can literally blink into the next map.
Yeah.
So yes, the red arrow, so if you take damage, or let's say you take a bleed, and you go invisible, or that character takes out a damage, that arrow will direct you towards that character. Granted, a lot of the UI aspects are a work in progress, like I talked a little bit about before, but yes, indeed. GG Unleashed. Sorry about that, Trinilord. Trinilord is the man, by the way. Speaking of epic hero builders, Trinilord in a dark, dank basement. He sat there with his computer and ironed out a hero builder for GG Unleashed, and he's the man. So if you guys want a crazy, amazing hero builder, go ahead and hit up Trinilord because he's the man right there. Is there a Goblin hero upcoming? I hope so.
That'd be cool.
That would be really awesome. I would like it. Oh, question. Love the atmosphere. Oh, as much as I love it. Oh, that's cool, Vrookie. Hey, Vrookie, that means a lot to us. We do. You know, we at the end of the day, we. Oh
shoot!
It's okay. It's okay. He's sticking around for some reason. He's sticking around. And now he's sticking to the pavement. Oh, Evangelius is in trouble though, and down he goes. 2 for 0. Nice. Oh, they're still fighting though. Here we go. Here we go. Little breather. Oh, he's low. Is this it? Is this where Talon dies? The bleed lands onto the Mozu, and Mozu looks like she's gonna tick for one more time, and down she goes. Great job. Great dagger light. Oh, are you gonna be able to save? Oh, it's close. Oh, gets out of there. I can dig it. I can dig it. Oh yeah. I'm running. Skydrake, I don't have a question for you, but I do want to say thanks for hanging out with us because you've been here on our chat for a long time. And then down goes Lecture Size, but took you down with her.
I thought I could get her.
Guns the Gamer, good to see you.
But as far as goblin characters go, Mozu's kind of like a cute little goblin.
Indeed. Definitely goblin-esque. Definitely goblin-esque. Indeed. M.O. Vin, good to see you on the stream, my friend. Indeed. Oh, here we go. Tally Poe out of position one more time. Armor break. Uses his focus to get out. However, too little, too late. Tripp takes him down. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Every game with multiple heroes has someone that can spin. Well, that's a good look. And by the way, Taito only has one arm. He actually uses his cape, he or she rather, because we don't know Taito's gender. He uses his or her cape to spin around a circle. And there's little daggers at the end of his cape, if you didn't know that. The cat gob, Skull Heap says. Skull Heap, good to have you on the stream. Oh, yes. We need someone with chains. I like, well, I gotta be careful how I say that. I like the idea of a character breaking out of a prison or a cell and just being so strong that chains couldn't hold him down and maybe use another weapon. I like it. I can dig it. Taito's gender. Oh, gosh, superior. Good to have you on stream. Gararar says, does Taito Cape ever get caught on things? Not on our friendship, Gar. Not on our friendship. Good to see you, Gar, in chat, my friend. The thing I noticed playing is that I would love to see more of a face notification when you have upgrades available. I kept playing not leveling up because I didn't know the craziest that was happening. The Closet Geek, number 1, love your name. Don't be in the closet when it comes to your geekiness. Go out and share it in the world. Literally, I will
embrace it.
Embrace it and share
embrace
it with the world.
Geek.
I know. I was walking in Target the other day, and somebody came out with me with a Star Wars shirt, which you and I always wear Star Wars shirts. Which is ironic because remember the day we wore the same Star Wars shirt? The same. Oh, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you.
Oh, you're fine.
It's close. It's close. But I looked at her. I stared her right in the eye and said, "Hey, nice shirt." She looked at me. She stared, and then she looked at me again. And she's like, "Thank you," and walked away. And that's the story of her, me, random Target girl. But that being said, we did wear the same Star Wars shirt, and it was amazing. We had friendship. It was great. Master Philip says, "Thor, where's my beta key at?" Master Philip, when you learn mac and cheese, then I'll give you a beta key. How about that? Master Philip's over there in Britain, and I told him that I was having mac and cheese one time. Little side story, and he's like, "Mac and cheese? What's that?" And literally, that's exactly what he sounded like. And I had to. And he's like, "Lasagna?" I'm like, "No, it's mac and cheese." We had a big fight. It was awkward, but we're still best friends to this day. How's your Monday? M-O and day. That's a good one. I like it. I like it. Ship it. Woo! Oh, based on the Q though. Oh, it's gonna be dangerous. It's dangerous. A good flash dance with the Starburst upgrade. Nice. Way to use that daze. Kind of saving you. Oh, good dodge. And out he goes. I dig it. Nice. Way to use that Starburst upgrade. Wait, we have not according to Master Philip. Devil's PC, good to see you on the stream. One of my very close friends. Devil's PC, I love you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Miss you, man. Ooh, another Starburst. Good job. How much time would it take to see the new Roland? Lyodon, great question. I, for one, am super excited to get Roland back. He's actually one of my characters that I didn't like at first, and then I got to sit down and try out the new changes. I was like, I like this character. And can confirm, Grifter and I were bored for about an hour at Gamescom, and I tried to let him jump off a cliff and then grip him back up onto the cliff with my grapple. We didn't have too much success, though. I say, Master Philip. Oh, man. Dragon Slice of Will, good to see you back on the stream, my friend. Oh, here we go. Our stuff. See y'all later. Rabbit-Coon, thank you very much for sticking by the stream. Thank you so much for everything you do. Always great to see you on the stream, and I look forward to seeing some more work from you.
Ditto.
Indeed.
It's so good.
And Jacob's art, too. Oh, so good. Oh, the focus is up, though. Onto the Tripp. Oh, everybody taking big damage. Oh, is this going to be a double kill? Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, get that tally po. Oh, his armor's broken, and down he goes. And then we got one more fight going on. And then looks like Nos is in trouble, too. Good kill. 2 for 0, actually, on your side. Nice. Insidious Tone, good to see you. So, as far as rain heroes, I really like, I like Amani. I like Charnock. Charnock's one of my favorites. Yeah. And hero. I have a love-hate relationship with Zenobia. I loved her, and now I don't hate her now, but I'm complacent. I don't.
Yeah, she's definitely more of a kind of control offensive support kind of character. Like if that's your jam, she fits that really good.
Yeah. So good question. What are the red dots at the top of the screen? Well, so before every push, there's those up there. They indicate rounds, or
every time a guardian pushes, it's worth 1 dot. Every time you successfully score a wound, it's worth 2. It becomes that slash. If you get 2 wounds on the enemy guardian, it's worth 4. Any combination of that fills up all 8 bars across will start the clash.
Man, you are good. You are good. You're a treasure trove of information. I always look at the dots like they're indicators of how long the game's been going. They're going to either be green or red, depending on what side you're on. And if it's filled in red, that means the enemy team won that round. And if it's green, it means your team won the round itself. And oh my gosh, you're in position to do a lot of damage. Here comes the hamages. 2 people super low. Oh, but it's like a cat with too many treasure troves around. They're both low, Reno. Evan, go! Oh, they're using the focus. Good kill from the Evan. Nice. And now, the hunter has become the hunted. Oh, man. That was great. Oh, it's like a cat with too many mice around it. You're like, I don't know what to get. I don't know what to get. Oh, Mo Taito. Oh, no, it's going to be close. That's all right. It happens.
Stealth off in time.
What are the minimal requirements to run Gigantic? That is actually on our website itself. Something I noticed was that if the Guardian gets the kill, no one gets an assist or credit. To have more of a combat mechanic allows to get the credit, the kill, and assist if the creature already gets a kill. Kai, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure if the Guardian gets the kill, you still get the assist and the experience.
It should be. If it isn't currently, that's happened in the past, and it's actually a bug we're working on fixing.
Yeah. Lorino. That was actually a really great question. Thank you very much. Nice. Really close game. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. Nice. Ooh, barely missed the interrupt. That's okay. Managed to scare him off. So it looks like Goblin King's team does have the creature advantage with 3 creatures compared to the House of Ryan's 2. So he will be passively gaining power, unlike the other team where they only have 2 adult creatures. Skydrake definitely got to do it. Definitely got to do it, my friend. Ooh. Oh, good. Now, so it looks like Goblin King's focus is up. Oh, good kick onto the Tally Po. And Tally Po goes down. Nice. And manages to hold on to your focus. Nice, the Closet Geek. Ooh, he definitely oh, good use of the days right there. Managed to get away. Is there a mom? Ooh. You know, people, Hydrolon, people joke with Mo Thor. They call it Mother. And I get so sad.
Okay.
I get so sad. I'm like, oh man, that's not a thing. Oh, good focus onto it. Oh, is that gonna be 2 focuses? 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato. Spud, nice. Oh, Andy's low behind you. Looks like it's on the Amani. Amani's taking a lot of damage. She doesn't know quite where she's going. Oh, nice. Good job. Oh, we gotta be careful. Oh, good dodge out of the Gnosis' gore. Way to save it, because that could have been dangerous. Oh, and then Q is up. Might be able to get it onto the kick on the Electricize. Electricize broken damage, and then Grifter coming to say something though. Grifter helping Electricize out.
That's cold.
Echo Spawn says, Thor, when is the HK class course? Can't wait to show off my favorite model fan art of HK. Man, you guys are just too talented out in chat. I feel like I need to go do push-ups or something or go run a mile because you guys are just talented. I love our community. They're so talented, and I'm excited to see the HK 3D model and scream wizardry and voodoo. Hey, Commander Kel, good to see you on the stream. So I still don't get what the ping message is on the bottom right. So that is a system in place that is definitely a work in progress. And the pings on the right actually is where our chat used to be. And if I'm not mistaken, chat's disabled right now, but the pings are still in there. So that's kind of just left over.
Every time somebody pings like this.
Yeah, indeed. But remember, chat, don't ping too much because bad things happen. All right, looks like the wound is open. The heart is exposed. Maybe, almost gets the kick onto Talon. Talon runs out of there. Hey, let's see if their team. Ooh, hello. Goodbye to Tally-Po. Tally-Po seems to be out of position one more time. However.
Evan.
Evan gets a good damage onto. Oh, are you going to get out of there? Maybe. Just like that. Go for the horn. If I come to almost every stream, will I get a voted plushie? Dragon Slicer will. In a year from now, I will commission a Voden plushie for you in a year from now. So, Hassie, what is today's date?
The 8th.
The 8th. Yes. If 9/8/2016, I will, because I want one too. And so I'll just order 2. I pretend like I'm doing something for you, but I'm actually doing it for both of us. Oh, yeah. So Travis Hunt? We're not supposed to talk about that. That's bad voodoo. So I was playing during this weekend. Sorry. Hey, that's okay, Commander. Kel, well, technically everybody's in the beta. That's in the beta. We're still under NDA, so we're not allowed to talk about it. But that being said, Commander Kel, everybody has to start somewhere. And that being said, it's okay. I was new once. I was old before I was new. Ooh, the focus is almost up. Ooh, hopefully. Hopefully. I'm okay. I'm okay at the trips. All right, looks like Goblin King takes the first.
Cleaned it up.
Oh, 14-6 and 15. Not bad. Most exterminations in the whole entire game. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see, my friend. Let me take this from you. Oh, nice. Way to go, man. Way to rock it. Goblin King. If you see him in the beta, run for your lives. It's fun. It's fun. I will kind of spoil this for a little bit for chat. When we finally, like, the game's out in the open, we have leaderboards and all those systems, I really want to get a team of Motikans.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because sometimes you just got to take the old dev hammer and just and especially new players play the game, they see some of, like, you know, everybody, there's a wide range of skill factors in our studio, which is completely understandable and completely expected, because at the end of the day, some people have to make our game. We just can't be like us where we play all the time. But it's fun to see new people are like, oh, I'm going to go kill this guy, and then he runs into you, brand new player. You're like, oh, contraire, my good sir. And that's what he tells you how the Goblin King works. It's awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll get another game queued up. After 3 games, we'll give out a bunch of keys. We'll give out like 15 or so because it's too kind of hard to get out keys after every single game. But don't worry. Stick around because we'll give out some more keys. We'll get you queued up, my friend, and we'll have another good game. And maybe I'll take the last one, and I'll let you do some questions. Do you want to play the next one, or you want to?
Whatever order you want to go, my friend.
All right. Let me play the next one, and I will let you answer questions, and then I'll send off the bon voyage of the stream with one more game from Goblin
I'll do
King.
my best.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. So guys, if you have any questions for MO Goblin King, please go ahead and throw a Q and then a little, what is it called? Semicolon? Colon? The 2 dots?
2 dots is colon.
All right. There we go. This guy,
Semicolon has
this guy
a little,
is good. This guy is
little
good.
tick on it.
Oh, good. And if you have any questions about QA in general, if you guys want to get into the game industry, QA is one of the best ways. Now, that's not to say it may be the best way, but it's not always the easiest, because the QA people, I got to shout it out to you guys. You guys do so much work.
It is a lot of work.
And I see you guys pushing away at this build. I'll come in at like 4 in the morning or whatever, and I see you guys, your screen's all lit up, and it's like you're in the middle of a Death Star. Like, it's time we demonstrated the full power of the station. And you guys are all chugging away, fixing bugs, and I got a lot of respect for you guys, because you guys put a lot of overtime in. You guys do a lot of great work. Oh, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Can we see some Tripp skins like you did for the Taito stream?
That's good. Oh, I got a cramp. Possibly, maybe soon. Possibly, maybe soon. I know that's not what chat wants to hear, but I have seen the Tripp skins. They are fantastic.
They're really cool.
And I can't show you right now. Sorry, chat. But keep your eyes out on our Twitter, or because maybe something will happen very soon. TM.
Let's see. Question: what do you worry about the most with playing Tripp? For me, she's got really low health, like her full health pool. So it's a lot about keeping an eye on your health and how many enemies are around you. Like if you go diving into 3 enemies, unless you're gonna clean them all up, it's
Mohawk.
typically bad news.
That's so good.
I don't think there's a Mohawk. That's a good one.
We need a mojito and a mohawk. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. You know, one thing that I do that I needed to work on and be a better player is stamina management. So I don't know if you remember that scene where Han Solo is in the Millennium Falcon and they try to activate the hyperdrive. There's this big lever. He throws it down and he goes, and he goes, it's like, it's not my fault.
Don't get cocky, kid.
Yeah, it's not my fault. And that's how I feel. Like I get a kill in the back line and I go to escape to hit the hyperdrive, but it's busted. And the team starts screaming at me. They're like, Thor, why are you in the back line dying? And I'm like, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. And then Chewbacca's roaring, and the next thing you know, I'm dead on the battle screen. And everybody's yelling at me. That's how I feel when I don't have any
stamina is another big thing, especially with all the assassin heroes. They're so mobile that a big wrinkle to their game is managing your stamina, whether it's for dodging or sprinting.
Indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen out there, I'm going to go a little bit different as far as upgrade path that I normally do. So I will warn everybody, this isn't the type of Tripp that I play. I'm going to go the interrupt stealth. So I normally go damage. In fact, I've only gone the other path maybe once or twice. Once or twice. But I'm going to do it for you guys. Put on a show, hopefully.
Mobile, that's pretty good.
Like
question, ask Thor to say gigantic very fast 10 times.
That's hard. I may have to do it, though.
All right, question. So what counters Tripp, if anything, does? I'd say Alchemist is a pretty good counter pick. Also, Charnock. They both can apply dots on her, which allows you to kind of track her as she's going into stealth and cut her off.
I missed! Oh, no! Oh, sorry. Yes. What are you, Lexi? What are you doing here? This isn't Lexi time. This isn't. Oh, sorry.
This is Thor time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm in trouble.
Run, Thor, run!
I am. Team Marino is helping me out here. All right. So I'm so used to with the sustained DPS Tripp, where I'm like, you know what? I'm going ham 100% of the time, but I actually got to be tactical on how I come out of stealth. This isn't Thor face tactical. This is I want to go ham Thor. Okay. Got to switch gears. Okay, tactical Thor. Here we go.
All right. Question: do you think there should be character bans in this game in competitive play?
Personally, I think I do. Grifter, please. I think I do. I think they do. I think it needs to happen. Oh my gosh, that launch was super strange. All right, so I'm gonna try to get the kill on Grifter. Oh, he doesn't even know. Okay, I got the interrupt. I'm in trouble though. Oh.
When does the Tripp potato skin come out?
Oh, it needs
I
to
haven't heard of this one.
As a fan, ooh, Talon. Whoop! Talon, let me love you. Oh, there we go.
Motif, that's a fun little one.
All right, so on to Lexercise. Got it, and then interrupt, and then I got the damages. Katie took the kill. That's okay.
Yeah,
it's all right.
I agree with Kai there. Another tactic for dealing with Tripp is to burst her when she immediately jumps enemies. She's typically trying to dump a bit of damage at that point. It gives you a bit of a window to try and hit her.
Indeed. That being said, Toomey just gave me that one. Super free.
My top 3 characters, as far as favorites go, probably Judo.
Yeah, you are an absolute monster when it comes to Wu.
Yeah, Master Wu, sorry. Mozu and Charnock are some of my favorites. But I play the whole roster. I try to periodically rotate through them all. And there's just so many different characters that are so fun.
And Chad, that's something you need to know. Because as a QA person, you want your QA people to play all the characters. And indeed.
Which heroes have mobility abilities? A lot of the heroes have some form of mobility.
Super jump. Oh,
a lot of the assassins kind of have like a jump or dash. Like Tripp here, her Q is that slide kick, which gives you a good amount of mobility. Taito has a leap where he kind of flips forward that he can use to move away pretty quickly. Heroes like Uncle Sven there, he gets a super jump. He can throw down this elastic jelly that he can jump on. So while it's not speed mobility, it kind of gives you some extra verticality.
Indeed. Somebody in chat was asking about, hey, can you use stuff to ramp on? And indeed, you can, just like this. And then you jump, and then you can kind of keep your momentum going.
Yep.
Just like that. little tips and tricks coming out. Teldo does a lot better than I can. But I can do one once in a while. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Can we get a robot Thor skin for HK?
I don't like HK that much. Oh, there he goes, chat. Shots fired. Not from HK, though.
Molecule, that's
I like
very
that
good, yeah.
Here we go. All right, so I'm going to try to get onto the Lexi. I don't know if my stealth will let me do this as fast as I want to.
When you hit the tilde key in game, that command UI that opens up is the debug command window for Unreal 3 command. Commands for like debugging the game, basically.
Pretty helpful when you're making a game.
Yeah. Mo money and mo problems.
Yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I'm still excited for
Mona Lisa.
Ooh, Mona Lisa. I feel like we could have a whole entire stream just on this.
Yep.
Oh. All right, my stamina's actually out. I gotta be kind of careful here. Oh, here we go. I'm actually gonna get the focus too. Oh wow, that's okay. You got it. Got 2 kills for the HK though. Way to go. And Teldo kind of talked about this a little bit before, how you don't always have to get the kill. You just need to do enough damage for your team to kind of clean up. So I'm actually going to go the acrobatics. And then I have one more skill point. Cool. I'm going to go the LMB. Oh, I'm not going to go anything actually. I lied. Here we go.
Skins with gigantic shirt. Do you mean like skins in game?
Oh, that's awkward. Oh, I know he's still here. Wait, one more? Nope. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I know he's here. Great and all-powerful Naga. Help me out. Ah, there he is. Hey, how you doing? Oh, dodges the hot diggity dang. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, I see. I'm so used to sustain. So I should have auto-attacked. I should have. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, however. So I'm so used to QQing as my first move and not stealthing and then auto-attacking for the increase in damage.
Yeah, it can be a little mental gymnastics when you change builds. That's for
Oh,
sure.
just like this. Oh, okay. That wasn't what I quite wanted. Oh, and I found myself a grifter. Oh, I found myself like, oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, as soon as I saw Margrave go for that extra swing, and you know, so Margrave has that ability where if he goes with this left mouse button side, his final combo is a huge, like, crushing blow. And when I see, like, sometimes not all Margraves will get it, so like, oh, okay, I'm good. And then I'm like, oh, uh-oh, he's got it. I'm in trouble.
I love that combo.
Yeah, it's really
it
good.
always makes me think of Margrave channeling his inner luchador and jumping off the ropes.
Indeed. Yeah, indeed. Oh, here we go. Might have
All
something
right.
here.
Let's see. How come other games I pay for aren't as good as this free game, which I will pay for whether you want it to or not?
Oh, I didn't get safe.
It is a really fun game. I find I go home on the weekends and I'm craving to play more Gigantic.
Somebody was actually talking about that the other day. Oh, I'm in trouble. We just talked about this grifter. There's the days to try to escape out of here. I'm actually going to go backwards. Speakity swooty, and hopefully my team. There we go. So one of the things I like to do with Tripp is like go invisible, go forward, then instantly cut back. And like that way people were like, oh, well, did you go this way? I'm like, well, I don't know, Basil. Not because
let's see. What was that one? The question related to the full invisibility on Tripp. I feel it's not too ridiculous since it has a duration to it. As far as the visibility of it, if you actually look closely, there's a small kind of like chromatic shimmer, almost like the optical camouflage in like say Metal Gear Solid. So you can actually kind of see them if you look closely enough.
Indeed. It's a chameleon effect, not unto like the Predator. So
yeah,
there is that
exactly.
Shadow. There is that shadow that you can see, and especially bleeds are so powerful against a good Tripp. Taito, to me, is the bar none best counter to Tripp.
He is a good
because of that. Because of the friendship onto the Tally Po, and he lived this time too.
There's also a little circular pip in the middle of your targeting reticule. If you highlight that over a stealth target, it actually turns red.
Oh man, I'm in trouble.
So I find, regardless of what character I'm using, if there's a slivered stealth character, I will sometimes kind of scan where I think they are and try and find them with the pip.
Pip. That's a word I haven't heard in a while. Nice. I like it. Way to go.
Thanks.
We need to use Pip more. And, I like it. All right, looks like we are summoning a Drake up here on Cavern. Enemy team does have to push. But once we summon this Drake up, hopefully I need to kind of go and help out Icehole and the team. Oh, here we go.
Does Wu have fighting game like combos? Could he be in Street Fighter 5? I do think he does. He one of his upgrade paths, the upgrades actually combo off of using other skills. So, like you can interrupt targets if you sprint and then uses left mouse button. Some of his skills will do additional effects if you use them in a certain combination, like E then Q.
Oh, here we go! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen!
So
right into Alexi. Sorry. Go ahead.
No problem.
Yes.
He's definitely kind of a fighter game-esque feeling character. Not to mention he uses his fists.
Oh, this is my Drake. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Sorry. I thought they'd come over to my house. Please. Oh, I'm in trouble. This is not sustained damage, Tripp. This is Thor's a potato, and I need to get out of here, Tripp. Oh, here we go. Nice. Hopefully we might be able to go. Oh, I'm in trouble. Hello, Evangelion.
Question, do you like the controller or mouse and keyboard? I actually enjoy both quite a bit. The game actually maps to a gamepad really well. I find with certain characters they feel a little better with mouse and keyboard, and then ironically enough, other characters I kind of prefer the gamepad. Like Aisling, I actually kind of like playing her better with a gamepad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh man, I just feel Aisling in general is crazy. But that's very interesting that you say that.
Yeah.
It looks like Talipo's in super trouble here. Hold on. Oh, Grifter, please, I will give you my firstborn child. Stop it! Oh my gosh! This guy. He was also Mo Loki on the last stream. It's like, as best friends as we are, he loves killing me in game. Just let me kill the daily.
Moushi, there is a way to bring up the KDA window in Xbox. I can't remember if it's
Y?
the X or Y.
I think it's Y.
But you hold it down and it'll pull that up for you.
Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I know you're
Question,
here.
why do we keep talking in monologue?
Question. How many licks does it get to? Oh, I'm in trouble.
Too many people.
Yeah, stamina ran out. Time to abort.
Question, when can we see Griselma, Thor?
So, for my friends that joined me with PAX, I played Griselma for my first time ever at PAX on stream. Went 16, 12, and 31.
Nice.
And so we often have our artists on stream to talk about their artistic abilities and their conceptual stages, of course. But I have to admit, I hate not being able to really show how good they are at the game. So I will be having Mo Gorham on to talk a little bit about playstyling, and he is a fantastic granny.
He is.
And so I got to get him on. So it'll be good. It'll be great. Oh, Kate's going in. Super ham.
No, I unfortunately do not take firstborns. Not pulling a David Bowie there.
Is that what David Bowie did?
Oh, well, it wasn't the firstborn, but he was definitely taking babies.
Oh. Oh, that's like the more you know. Somebody out there, the more you know.
All right. Question. Speaking of controller versus keyboard, does the guy with the gamepad even have a chance against the guy at the keyboard?
Oh yes, that is.
Oh, I'd say absolutely.
And we're not just blowing smoke at you guys. We literally had our dev match versus the champions of our last PAX Prime tournament, and Nanaman on controller with Charnock had the most kills out of anybody, devs or winners, champions, and he did it on the gamepad on Charnock. So yes, I mean, at the end of the day, it's really about what you're comfortable with.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's been other studies, and we're not really super into that. Like, at the end of the day, it's what you guys feel comfortable with, and whether or not. Oh, focus! Oh my gosh, that was what I liked. Little LMB.
Good
oh my
old
God.
focus and LMB.
That's so good. That's so good.
Run, buddy.
It's all right. Right, give him that momentum. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, potato. Oh, he's good. All right, I think we're good. No, we're not good. He's still chasing me. Oh my God. Oh no. Wow.
All right. UI question. Is there a way to prioritize skill level up over creature upgrade? Sometimes I'm standing by a bloomer when I have skills I want to upgrade, but I can't see them because the game is like, what creature you want. The creature UI does pop up over everything else if you're standing right on top of a summoning circle currently. So typically you'll want to hang back at least a little bit away from the summoning circle. I think you can still be inside the Bloomer's Heal and pull up your level up UI without triggering that.
Yeah, it is one of those things that we are actually working on, and UI is definitely one of those things that have been in place for a long time.
Yeah.
So hopefully, people will be able to see a rapid iteration of those systems in place. But it's definitely good feedback. It definitely
is very good feedback.
It's feedback that we definitely appreciate.
I have definitely experienced this on more than one occasion.
Indeed, my friend. So, and as gamers, we definitely understand. Whoop! Speaking of gamers.
Question: will there be a Prima guide to this? I don't know about that, but there a lot of guys in our community are making some great resources on their websites, like Clash Point and GG Underground. So
Indeed,
check out their stuff.
There we go. One bad little kitten down. Two bad little kittens down. All right, looks like Margrave. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get the wound though. All right, looks like it's all tied up. 1 wound to 1 wound. And it looks like we're breaking into Clash, ladies and gentlemen. We lost. Oh, Grifter!
Oh no!
Oh no! How did we not? Oh, what are we doing at intake? They're going for the creature. I can respect it. If you guys get that creature,
well, that evens it up if they get.
If they get the creature, I respect you. If not, I'm stealing all of your lunches. And there we go. Katie gets the creature, ties it up. I can respect it. Nice. So one thing I did.
Even match.
So Nanoman's spawned a Cerberus Majors there. I would have liked it more if you would have summoned a healer. And so that is a really good strategy to do as far as let's do that. So summoning that healer in that back left point is really, really good. It does cut out the vision, but it does give you a chance to actually heal up. And look at
especially here in the Clash. The Cerberus has its own merits in that it's going to be a little harder for their team to push it and kill it than a Bloomer, but it definitely can be painful not to have the Bloomer heals helping prop you up there.
Yeah, speaking of painful, looks like Team Arena was caught. Oh my gosh, into the poison! Oh my gosh! Guardian! Kill-stealing Guardian! Kill-stealing Guardian! What are you doing, Guardian?
All right. Will there be controller sensitivity settings like Call of Duty or Xbox? I mean, for Xbox. Yeah, I believe we do plan on having sensitivity settings. I don't think they are in yet, but I imagine that's planned.
Yeah, as gamers, we all know how important it is to have those settings as on point as possible. We get that, we do. And it's definitely something we'd never be like, oh, we don't like you guys, we're not going to put that in, you know?
Yeah.
So it may not be in yet. I'm going to get a focus here, try to get as many people as possible.
Nice.
Lexi, there's the, I'm just saying a lot. Oh no! Griffin blew me over with that tornado. However, it looks like Kitty's going to clean it up at 4-2 in that little slash. Nice. I can dig it.
Yeah, same goes for the remapping your controls. I believe that'll probably be in before launch.
I hope so. And on the PC, you can remap your controls.
Yep.
Here we go. Control options. Can't confirm. There you go. Stream looking out for you.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's in for Xbox yet.
I don't think it is either.
Let's see. When should you summon a Cyclops? That's a great question. The Cyclops' ability, they put down this wall that your team can pass through, the enemies can't. So it's a bit more situational. If there's a place on the map where you find you really like that wall and find you can use it a lot, it can be a great creature to throw down.
Lexi's screaming at our teammates right now. They're on the wound! They're on the wound! I can just hear her. I can hear her right now. Oh, Lexi, you're the best. Just throw some daggers at Typo. But yeah, I agree.
Yep.
You know, it's interesting. I like the stealth lightning strike. You know, it's just not currently my favorite, but I definitely can see people who maybe play a lot of World of Warcraft and like rogues, that archetype. Speaking of which, hello, onto the tally. Onto the heel. Oh, he did. Oh, good Q. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, I'm stuck, Areno. There's just so much craziness happened, and I am out of stamina, and looks like I'm going to go down here.
Yeah, that's rough.
That was not. However, our Naga is on point, spitting that poison into our. So one thing I do want to say about the Cyclops, though, I like Cyclops on Cavern early game because it stops that back cap.
Yeah.
It stops that back cap. Other characters like Taito and Wu can jump over the barrier. However, they have to. Well, Taito and Wu in particular, they have that innate ability to do that.
Yeah.
But Tripp is one person that can do it, but she has to level up into the Flash teleport to get that. And so it just, me personally, it lets other people, not those characters, kind of stop that back.
Yeah, and it can be a bit of an 8-ball. There have been times where I'll turn around a corner with a character like ready to go in for the wound, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, there's a wall here.
Nice. Good game. Cyclops on 4 points. So I personally don't like Cyclops on 4 points only because that healer is so pivotal. And I've seen it work. I have seen it work. In fact, I've seen a Cyclops wall go up when it spawned and trapped a whole entire team on Vista, and it's so funny. But it's going to be something we reiterate on a lot, and we definitely want to make sure all points are at least viable in the sense that we can put creatures there, so it'll be great. Yeah. Is the robot the slowest character? I wouldn't say necessarily the slowest character. Maybe, that's a good question.
I'd say HK is one of the slower characters. Yeah. He's definitely one where you can get caught out of position.
Yeah.
He typically likes to kind of roll in with his team and then pull out with his team because he's not as mobile as some of the other characters where he can use skills to kind of reposition himself and escape quite as easily.
Indeed, my friend. And then I wanted to say Margrave was one of the slowest characters, but then I think about his dash and his jump and what Alter Beast does. Yeah. I instantly stopped myself.
You can definitely upgrade Margrave to make him pretty mobile. Although he has a very small stamina pool.
Indeed.
So you can find yourself like you've moved a bit and all of a sudden you're like, yeah.
Indeed, Areno. Yeah, getting to see Alter Beast just work his magic on that character. I'm just like, Indeed. Well, I appreciate all the questions. We're done. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 3 o'clock, and I'm sorry. I wanted to get another game.
It's all good.
It is 3 o'clock, and I guess we got to go back to making a video
One for one.
One for one. And you actually had the better score than me. What were you, 12? I was only 11. So we're answering a couple more questions in chat itself. And that way, I have to actually get my password so I can access these keys because they're super secret keys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. It's hashtag KeySports. For you to be eligible to win these keys, you actually have to put key in chat. You only need to put it once. For everybody out there, you only need to put it once. That being said, good luck. We'll get some, here we go. Here's my verification code. And I got to make sure I don't flash all these keys on stream because that'd be bad. and I might have done that once before. Oh, here we go. Can you keep going? I want to keep going, guys, but it's like that song says. Closing time. It's closing. We had 2 hours of fun gameplay.
Yeah, it was good times.
And we got to have you on and talk a little bit about what you do. It was great. Here we go. Hashtag KeySports. All right, Google. I'm going to need my verification code, please. Here we go. All right. So what do you got planned for the rest of the day, my friend?
Some test plan creation, and then looking forward to hopping the playtest this afternoon to fight some Motegans.
It's been quite a long time since we've had some throwdown at the office.
Yeah, it was a busy couple weeks.
Indeed.
Looking forward to getting back in.
Let me get these keys out and about, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, it's gonna happen. I'm running out of keys on this list, actually. I can't confirm. How many do I have left? I got enough. Though.
Nice.
I got enough keys to give away for some friendship and chat. I will give out a bunch. In fact, that being said, I got to get lazy Nightbot up in here. Well, Nightbot's been hanging out. I have to give it to him. Nightbot likes to run away from me, and whenever I go to do giveaways. So Nightbot, please, I summon you like the Eye of Thundera. Yep, good to go. All right, and I actually have an outro scene for everybody, but I can't spoil it just yet. Here we go, giveaways. Start giveaway action. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Key Sports time. You know the deal. I've been seeing Key in chat. Don't worry, you guys are all active tonight. We'll give it a couple more seconds, 30 more seconds, and then we'll give away some keys. How many? Like 10? What do you think? 10, 12?
12 sounds good.
12 sounds good. I like that number. That was how many kills you had. 12. I got to make sure I have 12 keys, though. Hold on. One.
Also,
two,
being from Washington, 12th man, so 12 sounds like a good number.
we actually do have 12 keys, so you're lucky out there, chat. and I know chat's gonna be like, I want 180 keys. I love you guys, but I can't give away that many keys at once.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Español. Habla español mucho poquito. But however, we do have a lot of Spanish-speaking people in our community, and they're awesome. Eros Con Mango is one of them. A good friend of mine. Patented get the hund. And now when we're in the office, we scream, "Get the hund!" And that's Eros Con Mango flavor. And without that kind of stuff, we would just that's our community. I love it. I love it.
It's good.
Love all different types of nationalities. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first one. So this is how it's going to go. We're going to hit that giveaway. We're going to say congratulations. I'm going to send you a message in your inbox, in your Twitch inbox. You're going to see this message. You're going to see the key. It's going to give you prompts on how to redeem that key. Hit ! Redeem key in chat, and it'll bring up a link for you to reward that key. Keep in mind if that, for whatever reason, those keys don't work or something happened, it's okay. Send me a message on Twitch inbox, and I'll make sure to get that to you. Here we go. I don't know what potato is in Spanish. That's
a great question.
That's a really great question. Shadow Spark 64, thank you very much for the follow. Not a winner, but you're a winner in my heart. Here we go. First giveaway. McLean Gaming. Congratulations, you follow the channel, so that means you get a key. All right, here we go. You're the winner of the first key today. Oh, and I like it. A part of your key says furry cry or something. I don't know. It's very strange. All right, congratulations, my friend. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the community. I'm glad to have you here. Here we go. What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Do you want to give away a key? I feel like you should give away a key, too. I feel like you should be able to hit the button. All right, here we go. Let me get this over to him real fast. We'll give him about another key. There it is. All right. The next key is being given away by Emo Goblin King. Take it away, my friend. Who's next?
Roll again?
Yep, roll again. There it is. Grifter! Wow! Hashtag rigged. That guy, that freaking guy chases me down all stream and then thinks he can get a key. I should ban him.
Go.
Wow, I'm sorry, chat. Roll it again.
Dre Riggins.
Dre Riggins.
Congratulations.
Congratulations indeed, my friend. Better than Grifter. Let me go ahead and send this key to you real fast. Hang on. Wow, Grifter. Man.
What are the odds?
What are the odds? This guy. This freaking guy. Here we go. Where did it go? Oh, it went right there. Here we go. All right. Wow. Can you believe summer's almost over?
I know.
And it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be October. I love Halloween. All I'm saying, somebody better have a freaking Halloween party at the office, or I'm gonna be very, very upset.
We had a pretty good one last year.
Oh, I didn't know because I wasn't hired. I'm kidding. Awesome, I'm excited. Are you guys excited for Halloween? I'm excited for Halloween.
I'm excited.
Oh, I love Halloween. It's that one time, like, I grew up with Kingdom Hearts, and so
Nice.
Halloween Town was like my jam, and so it was definitely a great time.
Good
Here we
game.
go. Oh, here it is. Congratulations to Insidious Tone. Insidious Tone, what a great friend. What a great friend. Insidious Tone, congratulations. Go ahead and give that out to whoever you deem worthy of that key. Great community member. Been a part of it for a long time. Oh, here we go. And go ahead and share it. Give it to your mom, your sister, your brother, your cousin, girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever. Go ahead and give it to some random guy on the side of the road. Congratulations. There it is. Yeah. Let's get rid of that one. Let's do another one. Of course, we got plenty to give away. Where's Nightbot keeps rebelling on me and goes to like different windows. Here we go. Roll again. Zero Calamity. I like that name.
Nice,
Zero
yeah.
Calamity. I like it. Well, he doesn't have any calamity when he gets to a key. Congratulations, Zero Calamity. You are the winner of a brand new key. And also some friendship. You got some friendship. That's free, though. That's free for you. That is free. All right, here we go. Let me go ahead and send this key out real fast, and we'll get another one out for you. Here we go. Oh, man. I'm excited for all the new QA stuff you're QAing.
Yep.
Man, chat, if you only knew. If you only knew. And I can't spoil it. My name's not Gasty. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I always like to pop into the QA room and be like, what you guys working on today? Because you guys are the first people. You're on the front lines, and I love it.
Yeah, it's fun game to take a peek at what the devs have been up to every day.
Indeed. Indeed. I'm excited. All right, here we go. Another key. Mr. Notlob. Mr. Notlob. I don't even know that name. but Mr. Notlob, congratulations, my friend.
Congrats.
I know. Welcome to the community. I am excited. I'm excited to have you, Mr. Notlob. 10 out of 10 would be friends with Mr. Notlob. All right. You want the next key? I got you, buddy.
Sure.
Roll it again.
All right, rolling again. Yahtzee. Q-Ka-Choo.
Q-Ka-Choo, you find your way back to the big old blue. Well, congratulations. You are the winner of a brand new key. Oh, maybe he lives in the Keys. He's a turtle. And I'm just making a backstory for Mr. Q-Ka-Choo. Oh, I like it. I could literally dream hours on Mr. Q-Ka-Choo backstory. That's why I like lore way too much.
Yeah.
I think other people in the studio hate me that I like lore so much.
Nah, Laura's great.
I know. I'm glad you appreciate it too. I know a lot of people out there in chat like it. All right, Mr. Q-Ka-Choo, you're gonna go to your Twitch inbox or your other box, guys. Remember, you do have actually 2 inboxes when it comes to your Twitch. So if your key's not there, check your other one, and then hopefully it'll be there itself. Then go ahead and follow those on-screen prompts, and that'll get you set up into the beta. If for any reason that beta does not work, beta key rather, go ahead and email us, and we'll take you and we'll get you situated. All right, let's give another one away. We're just giving away keys for days. Keys away. Take it away again, my friend. I'll throw this over to you.
All right.
He says, woot! Gigantic Cootie, by the way. Welcome back to the stream. You've been here a lot.
Zim Zums.
Zim Zums. Choose Zim Zums. We can. I feel like it's just a cartoon. It's just a cartoon with Zim Zums. I like it. 10 out of 10 would be friends with. Zim Zum. Somebody Zoom. It's one of those names that I can't get wrong pronouncing.
Yep.
It's pretty good. All right, Zim Zums, congratulations. Like I just said before, follow the on-screen prompts. You're the winner of a shiny new beta key. We'll give out a couple more, though. Oh, here we go. I'll roll this one. Tofumofos. That's a name I can get wrong. Tufomos. Tumofofos. Congratulations. You're the winner of a brand new key Reno. What you're going to do is the same thing I said before. Follow the on-screen prompts in your message box itself, and they'll get you set up with that new key.
Congrats.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't know why. I'm scarred for life. Whenever I think of congratulations, I think of N64 Super Smash Brothers.
Nice.
The very master hand
Yep.
congratulations. Whenever somebody says congratulations, I tune them out and I think of the master hand voice.
I always have memories of that when I see Griselma's focus.
Yes.
It comes out of the ground like Master Hand.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more key. Just kidding. We'll give out. Oh, wow. Diocelion? Diocelion.
I'm not sure.
Diocelion. Congratulations, my friend. You're the winner of a brand new key. Go ahead and follow the on-screen prompts in your Twitch message box or your other box, and you'll be the winner of a brand new beta called Go Gigantic, the best beta around. Yeah. All right. I want to give out another one. We'll give out 3 more. We'll give out 3 more. I don't know what number I'm on, but I feel like 3 is a good number. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go one more time. Sajel, congratulations. He's been hanging out, being a good community member. I'm glad he won a key. You are the winner of a van new key. And I hope Veruki wins one. Well, he's a new person on the stream, and I like him. Not picking favorites, Chad. Don't worry. But I like him. He's good people. Here we go. Congratulations. We'll give out 2 more. I'll let you get the last one away.
All right.
All right, Reno. Last key that I'm giving away is going to Stephen Jose Phi Dog. Stephen Jose Phi DG. Congratulations, you're the winner of a brand new key. A brand new key.
Aye, laddie.
Oh, like somebody else can rock it just like me. All right. And then the last one will go towards you. Here we go.
All
That's
right.
not what I want at all. Go ahead and get rid of that. I want the key, not that message. Here we go. All right, Steven, congratulations, my friend. Anticipation is ripe.
Right.
Is ripe in the air. Emu Goblin King.
Consulteth the Nightbot.
Consulteth the Nightbot. Here we go.
Where's my mouse cursor? Come on.
Greek feta cheese. I know, that's being kind of strange. Here we go. Hold on, guys. Inbox is being a potato right now. There it is. It's sent. Greek feta cheese. If I get a key from stream, does it mean that I've...
we already got Zimzums.
Wow, that is man right there. We'll roll it again. Go ahead and roll it again. Gigantic Cootie. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
yeah.
Gigantic Cootie. Congratulations. If you get a key on stream, if you already have a key, it won't mess up your account. Just go ahead and give it away.
Loving the little Uncle Spen avatar.
I
there,
know. It's
too.
crazy. It's crazy. I like it, though. Here we go. We'll get rid of that key. Gigantic Cootie, congratulations. If you're already in the beta, go ahead and give it out. Give it to a friend, neighbor, sister, brother, your teacher at school, whoever. Bring it to show and tell. Give it to your dog as long as he plays Gigantic. So here we go, Gigantic Cootie. Congratulations. Oh, I just gave him 2 keys. Just kidding. I'm giving him 1 key. Don't worry, chat. Don't riot, Reno. It'll be good. All right, here we go. Go ahead and send out this message. Boom. And there it is. Well, my friend, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the
It's
stream.
been a pleasure, man.
It's been an absolute pleasure having you on stream. If you guys are interested in the Clash course or just go Gigantic in general, make sure you follow us at our social media sites. Go Gigantic on our Twitch, R Gigantic for our Reddit, and especially Go Gigantic on our Facebook. You can find us there. If you guys are interested in these Clash courses, you may find them on our YouTube. I highly suggest you guys going back and watching those videos because they're fun. Go ahead and share them as well. Give them a thumbs up or thumbs down when you don't like them. Definitely a thumbs up. For your friend. And for everything here for the Clash course, keep it tuned here. I'll Go Gigantic.